minutes away. Prepare for the war, anxious to kill. Bing shit, swing shit, leave you shanked in the grill. I ain't give a fuck, then on now, when or how. How many niggas died that depend on styles? What?
And my nephew, Alchemist. Hey yo, I ain't seen nothing yet. Niggas all threat, pussy when they sober, dogs when they wet. What up, killer? Nigga, please stop frontin'. You don't need a safe to hold 5 G's. My neck don't freeze and my wrist don't either. I don't need it, I just copped a house on a visa. And I ain't go platinum, first album was a teaser. Now they on my meat like ice in the freezer. Chic Luce, I tell you that boy, he's a problem. I take out blackheads like a tweezer. With his credit, you homie, and let the wolves eat you. We don't need to dump lead at you, homie. You either in or you out of it. Cause I got a son now, and you fucking up a lot of shit I gotta get. And I hate for this to get out of hand, to have to give it to a nigga I played with in the sand. Shit, the West Coast barely know the name of our band. That's why I spit enough heat to give a nigga a tan. Alright, I know you got mad cake, okay nigga, and? She don't give a fuck, I let my gut hang. You one day away from lipo on the face tuck. This that D-block, Alchemist, heat rock. Yo, I'm fucked up, man. He passed that blunt, you're busy with my yakking, son. Fuck that, I'm out of here. Let's go, let's go.
Hey, I'm a gangster. I got my puff and my Timbs. I need my bacon, egg, and cheese, too. You got the good super fly?
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yo, let me get that bacon.
With the bev? With the bev, you heard?
With the bev. Who got the bev? We outside, you heard? Yo, listen, we always outside. Yeah. I said, yeah. Yo, listen, can I get a couple of years in the chat for your man, Stino Risky? Please. Can I get a couple of years in the chat? It is the toughest of everything that's tough in this world. Tough Stino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. We on the way to 7K. Y'all know how we say that every day, champ. All right, we are here. Salute to everybody in the building. Mark the Shark in the building. Salute. DJ Deathpool, salute. Jerry Gambuti, salute. BB45 Int, Cold Milk City Noise, and Abry, salute. Those are everybody that's here right now. And salute to anybody that may tune in the future, champ. You heard? Yo, look, man, it's getting crazy. We just got some paperwork. Salute to Mark the Shark for getting the paperwork for us, but it looks like, from what the paperwork is saying, Luce Cannon is out on bail as of today, champ. This is what the paperwork says. I'm not bullshitting. This is not clickbait, champ. All right, so we're going to get into that paperwork ASAP, all right? Also, Luce Cannon calls in and discusses the whole video with Whack 100 and how they tried to set him up to make him look bad for sending the video or something like that, champ. It's always something going on with Luce Cannon, but this paperwork, champ, is something different. So please make sure y'all got it rolled up because we here, champ. And no more pump faking. No more pump faking in the world is gonna save y'all, champ. Champ. Nothing is gonna save y'all. Yo, this is Mark the Shark. Salute to Mark the Shark right there, champ. All right, popping up in the building. Salute for making your appearance. Yo, look, man. All right, so this is the paperwork that dropped today. It did drop today, champ. I don't think nobody else is really talking about this. Maybe one or two people, but you seen it here first, man. And it looks like niggas is out of jail, champ. I don't know what type of sham they're trying to run here. Yo, listen, I don't know what sham. I don't know what type of sham they are trying to run here. Please make sure y'all share this content, man. Please. Make sure y'all hit that share button, share it to your Facebook or wherever you want to share it to, your YouTube, it doesn't matter. Just Twitter, it doesn't matter. Just share it. Chief Stay Sleep TV, salute, champ. You know the vibes. Man, listen. We're going to read this paperwork nice and slow so everybody can understand what's going on. This YouTube show that we watching is when they made reality TV, and you know it's scripted a little bit and all that. This is the real reality TV right here, champ. This right here is the real reality TV, all right? So, let's read the paperwork. Bilal Asaili, United States Attorney Lindsey Greer Dotson, Assistant United States Attorney, Chief in Criminal Division Kevin Butler, Jenna McCabe, Assistant United States Attorney Violent and Organized Crime Section, Attorney for Plaintiff, United States of America, United States District Court for the Central District of California, United States of America is the plaintiff versus Eugene Henley Jr. and all of his aliases, champ. As you can see, Hannibal Muhammad, anybody unaliver, Draws, they got all his names, right? Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, aka Bear Claw, Termaine Ashley Williams. All right, so I seen somebody had posted something the other day where they was like, yo, everybody name is there except for Luce Cannon. Well, Luce Cannon name is right there, champ. I'm not gonna hold you.
Right.
Luce Cannon name is there today, champ. I bet you they didn't want to leave his name out today. All right. Armani Aflige and Derek Blanton. I don't think they had the other guy's name in here because he already took his plea deal. Right?
Yeah, I think he's out of that.
All right, cool. So this is the stipulation and joint request for a protection order. So stipulation and joint request for a protective order regarding discovery containing personal identifying information, medical information, Privacy Act information, and cooperating witness information. Champ. Champ. It gets it gets devious, champ. I'm telling you, bro. They think it's entertainment. Everything is content, but man, listen, dog. This ain't content. This is real life. All right. So it says proposed order filed separately. So this is a stipulation and a joint request for a protective order regarding all the information for everybody that's here that's about to go home. That's how I take it. All right. I'm taking it that niggas don't want their information to be leaked out for when they decide to get on that stand, all right? So this is what it says. Plaintiff, United States of America, by and through its counsel of record, the United States Attorney for the Central District of California, and Assistant United States Attorney Kevin J. Butler and Jenna A. McCabe, and defendants Eugene Henley Jr., right? So they naming the defendants, right? And defendants Eugene Henley Jr., Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Termaine Ashley Williams. Termaine Ashley Williams is a defendant. I just want to point that out for everybody, champ, here and right now. For those people that said that he was separated from the case, nah, champ, it may be a little bit more devious than that, right? Maybe a little bit more devious, all right? Armani, Frederick, and Tiffany Shanrika Hans, each individually defendant, all right? By and through their respective counsel of record, Arturo Hernandez M., Scott Adam Proctor, Kristen Nicole Richards, Michael M. Levin, John D. Robinson, Carlos L. Juarez, and Kenneth A. Reed, collectively the parties, all right? For the reasons set forth below, request that the court enter a proposed protective order, which is going to be seen as the protective order from now on, governing the use and dissemination of 1, personal identifying information, PII, or real persons pursuant to Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure Rule number 16D1. 2, medical or health information that may also identify the person that's telling, right? If they put out any medical history, okay, well that's a woman, or that's this age or that age, or some just say he had a toothache or a broken hand, that might be Luce Cannon, you feel me? So they trying to hide everything, champ, all right? 3, material that may contain information within the scope of the Privacy Act. And 4, which is the most important, information related to confidential informant or informants and or cooperating witnesses who may testify at trial. God damn it. Okay, now why would these guys need a protective order if they're in jail? I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't get a protective order in jail. They probably just put y'all niggas in separate pods and, hey, listen, if you touch him, you're going to go down, and vice versa, champ. I don't know about any protective orders on niggas that's already locked up in jail. But let's continue reading. Introduction and grounds for protective order. Defendants are charged in this matter with various violations of 18 USC, racketeer, influence, and corruptions, organizations, conspiracy, which is the RICO, 18, which is conspiracy to interfere with commerce by robbery and extortion, interference with commerce by robbery and extortion, and an attempt to interfere with commerce by extortion. Another one, which is transportation of an individual in interstate commerce with the intent that individual engage in prostitution, embezzlement, conversion, and intentional misapplication of funds from organizations receiving federal funds, bank fraud, and attempt to evade and defeat the assessment and payment of income tax, willful failure to file a tax return. All defendants are, and this is the big part, right here.
Right.
All defendants are released on bond, except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. Y'all clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Are we bugging? Are our eyes deceiving us? Learning how to read and comprehend information, you have to do that in order to graduate from certain grades and move forward and all that. Step up. All defendants are released on bond, except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial. So, where is Luce Cannon? It may take, like Mark the Shark said to me earlier, it may take a day or two for Luce Cannon to get his bond right and them to get the paperwork right and all this other shit, right? So he may still be in there for, until tomorrow or so or whenever, champ, right? But he's getting out soon, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. He's getting out soon. When them niggas gave me bond and I got back to the jail and niggas hit my pops came with the bread, they let me go. Right? So it may be something with the bread situation or whatever, but it says all defendants are released on bond, except for defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial. And these are the defendants right here: Eugene Henley, Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Termaine Ashley Williams, which is Luce Cannon, Armani Affligi, Frederick Blanton Jr., and Tiffany Shanrika Hines, champ. Please tell me if I'm wilding. Black 200, salute, champ. Please tell me if me and Mark the Shark are tweaking right now, champ.
Right, because this is in black and white. This is paperwork here. What are we talking about?
All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial, champ. Listen, I don't know what else that could be, son. I mean, like, my mind is boggled. Y'all got all this information on Termaine Ashley Williams. Y'all said he was a threat to society. And like I said, I don't wish jail or prison on nobody, bro. I'm just thinking on what could actually help him get a bond after they said that he was in danger to society. If he was a danger to society, what could he do to possibly get out of prison? Was it that video that he had Whack 100 send? What is he going to take the stand against Big U and just admit, like, yeah, I was robbing niggas for Big U? On my soul. On Point True Crime says, y'all heard Luce saying that he was eating takeout food in Las Vegas before transported to Los Angeles. That's special marsupial treatment. Champ.
No, that's correct. I mean, again, we all kind of had a feeling because a couple people got out real quick that like a lot of them were telling. Now it's actually in paperwork.
Bro.
I don't think we can hide from it.
Bro, niggas want to run whatever narrative they want to run. I want to run paperwork. I want to run what's the truth or what's not the truth, champ. You feel me? Like, this shit right here says they all out on bond. Period.
Right.
That's just what that says. All the defendants right here are out on bond except for Eugene Henley. Right? Let's continue reading, even though we probably don't have to, but let's go ahead and continue reading. There's still more pages to go, right? So everybody's out on bond. That's where we left off at. Everybody's out on bond, including Luce Cannon. A protective order is necessary because the government intends to produce to the defense materials regarding confidential informants or cooperating witnesses who participated in the government's investigation and who may testify at trial. So not only are these people getting bonds, but they have to be protected because they are going to be witnesses, champ. You're not about to get out of this situation without giving up some type of information. And if everybody can turn on Big U, because that's who they really want, everybody else is just small pawns. Y'all niggas just small guppies and shrimps and minnows and shit like that, champ. Niggas is small time. We want the big shark, right? No pun intended, champ, right? But we want the big shark. The big blue baby beluga, champ. We want him, the whale. Because these materials could not be used to identify, because these materials could be used to identify the confidential informants or cooperating witnesses, the government believes that the unauthorized dissemination or distribution of the materials may expose him, her to potential safety risks. So they trying to stop the discovery from coming out. So if we do see more paperwork in the future, it's probably going to have people's names blacked out and struck from the goddamn paperwork and shit, because these are the people that's telling, all right? And if they just struck a deal for all of the defendants to get bail, and it doesn't say that they got bail, I'm sorry. It says that they are released on bond.
Right.
So they are no longer in police or in jail custody. They are on the streets. Luce Cannon is on the streets, champ. Tomorrow, best believe, or the day after, Sharice Mills is going to be doing a video. Luce Cannon going to be there, sweetie, or he's going to be on the phone because he's really in protective custody. Mm-hmm. Facts. Mm-hmm. And this is why, if y'all here at the Republic, please hit that subscribe button, champ, because niggas is not going to talk about this. But we going to talk about it. You may see people talk about this tomorrow, champ. Oh, but tonight, we own the night, champ. We own the night. Triple O Skrilla, salute, champ. You know the vibes. All right? So let's continue. All right. A protective order is also necessary because the government intends to produce to the defense materials containing third parties, PII, and medical information. The government believes that disclosure of this information without limitation risks the privacy and security of the informants' legitimate owners. Okay, the information's legitimate owners. The medical information's at issue may also be subject to various federal laws protecting the privacy of medical records, including provisions of the Privacy Act, provisions of this act, and or provisions of that act. Okay, because the government has an ongoing obligation to protect third parties' PII and medical information, the government cannot produce to defendant an unredacted set of discovery containing this information without the court entering the protective order. So in order for them to keep the names in the paperwork, it says this is why the protective order is there, right? So they'll let.
I was gonna say this is the biggest part, because again, they have to get rid of or erase certain things that would have his name or
Right.
identifying stuff.
So
Because
go ahead, Shark. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, I was gonna say, because that way somebody could find, like a bill or anything else in his name and trace it back to him. These type of things would happen with like the mob and stuff like that. They'd find, a piece of mail or something with somebody's name on it, the address, all that stuff. So they try to save the witnesses.
Now, it was some information I seen floating around yesterday that we didn't talk about because I wasn't sure if it was real or not. Somebody said they had found some paperwork from Big U's court. Big U had a court date. Matter of fact, all of the defendants was in court. It might have been for this or something else. And they said that Luce Cannon was the only one that wasn't there. Like his information wasn't there. His name wasn't on the paperwork and things like that. But I wasn't sure about that. I'm sure about this because we got this straight from the website, champ. This is y'all niggas can look it up. Case, whatever document, whatever filed, nigga, what's today? The 6th. Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? We got that straight. We got it straight from there. You heard? So, yeah. Moreover, PII and medical information make up a significant part of the discovery in this case, and such information itself in many instances has evidentiary value. If the government were to attempt to redact all this information in strict compliance with Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure 49.1, the Central District of California's local rules regarding redaction in the privacy policy of the United States Judicial Conference, the defense would receive a set of discovery that will be highly confusing and difficult to understand, and it would be challenging for the defense counsel to adequately evaluate the case, provide advice to defendant, or prepare for trial. So basically, they don't want to redact everything out of the paperwork because it's going to make it hard to read. So with the protective order,
they can.
With the protective order, they can, because if anything happens to these people, you're going to get in extra more trouble. You know what I'm saying? If they're harassed, if anything happens to Luce Cannon, maybe this is why he been talking crazy, because he protected by Vipers. Stand back on my soul. God damn, Lucy Goosey. Yo, Lucy Goosey, please don't come out and start talking hot, bro. Please, bro.
Oh, he will.
Please, bro. Do not get out here tomorrow or tonight or whenever you get out and start talking lethal, champ. Please, bro. Just love your kids. Go make love to your wife, champ, and just try to think about something else to do to make money, man. Go clean them Airbnbs or suit up and go show niggas how to make sandwiches at Subways, champ. You know what I'm saying? Do something valuable, because your niggas wiggled out of a nasty situation, and I think it's by telling. That's just what I think. I can say that. That's not defamation. I think it's telling. There's no other way you about to get out of jail, bro, and need a goddamn protective order if it's not for telling. Luckily, they doing the protective order so they can keep niggas' names in that paperwork that we're going to see. So we'll know exactly who is telling and who is not. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Luce Cannon is not in jail no more, or he's going to be released tonight. It says in the paperwork they're already released. So listen, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Luce Cannon out of jail with seeing this paperwork, right? 4, an order is also necessary because the government intends to produce to the defense materials that may contain information within the scope of the Privacy Act. To the extent that these materials contain Privacy Act information and order is necessary to authorize disclosure pursuant to. All right, so yeah, they want to keep all of this information in there, so everything will be much more legible and niggas will understand exactly what's going on with the case. All right, we can read this. Definitions. The parties agree to the following definition. CW materials includes any information relating to a confidential informant. So there'll be CW materials or cooperating witnesses. CWs. I can't wait to start seeing this shit. I can't wait. Champ. Champ. I can't wait to start seeing the CWs, the Charleston Whites. I can't wait to start seeing them, champ. Cooperating witnesses, prior history of cooperation. Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on. The parties agree to the following definition. CW materials includes any information relating to a confidential informant's or cooperating witnesses' prior history of cooperation with law enforcement, prior criminal history statements, or any other information that could be used to identify a confidential informant or cooperating witnesses, such as name, image, address, date of birth, or unique personal identification number, such as a social security number, driver's license number, account number, or telephone number. All right.
So this is basically the rest. I mean, the rest is basically just gonna explain all the little details and minutia and whatnot. So it's basically they're protecting him, but for court documents, they do have to keep everything in there. So yes, I mean, it's not all the way gone, but most stuff that I was trying to look up is kind of gone.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, listen, they're going to wipe a lot of shit out, but they're going to also keep a lot of stuff in going forward because they have to for the case. So like I said, the rest of this paperwork, not this paperwork per se, but for the case, but we got to stay on top of it, bro, because niggas is going to come out saying that they didn't tell to get out and all this other shit, but trust me, niggas told to get out, bro. This is the terms of the protective order, right? So the parties jointly request the court enter the protective order, which will permit the government to produce confidential information in a manner that preserves the privacy and security of third parties. The parties agree that the following conditions in the protective order will serve these interests. The government is authorized to provide defense counsel with confidential information marked with the following legend: confidential information, content subject to protective order. So will that be covering the information, or will that be before the information and we'll be able to see it?
So if I'm not mistaken, the lawyers will be able to see everything, but probably when it comes down to the public, it'll be all redacted in one.
Well, I'm pretty sure when Big U gets that paperwork, he gonna find his way to put it out eventually. On my soul. Oh, yeah. The government may put that legend on the digital medium, such as a DVD or hard drive, or simply label a digital folder on the digital medium to cover the content of that digital folder. The government may also redact any PII contained in the production of confidential information. Defendant and the defense team agreed to use the confidential information solely to prepare for any pretrial motions, plea negotiations, trial, and sentencing hearing in this case, as well as any appellate or post-conviction proceedings related to the case. Let me see. What else is there? Champ?
That's about it. I think everything else is just basically overviewing.
Yeah, they really like putting in there like, yo, it's gonna be a lot of confidential witness information and all this everything, bro. So another interesting thing that was said was the majority of the case or the majority of whatever discovery is witnesses information and confidential informant information. It said majority. Right. Like, I mean, that means a lot of niggas is telling, champ. I mean, that's just what that is.
If they let everybody else go except for Big U, my money is on everybody told.
Yo, son, listen. So first of all, that first image, if y'all remember, right? The first image of them all being locked up or with them on the board, right? The shit had about 13 people on there, ain't it? Shit was like a good 13 people on there.
Yeah.
Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 8, but the other dude already had took his plea, so you know he's telling, right? And now, like I said, man, y'all let me know, man, what this mean. Y'all let me know what this mean, bro. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial. Y'all, please, in the comments, can you put a poll up?
Yeah, I got you.
Because I swear to God, I want to know if I'm tweaking, bro. I want somebody to be like, bro, you just don't know how to read paperwork. And you might be right. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm reading, it says all defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial, son. It's in black and white. It's in black and white. It's right there. It's from the government. Did the government make a mistake and forgot to put in Ashley Williams, Luce Cannon next to Henley as being still locked up? I mean, but his name is up here. Termaine Ashley Williams, aka Luce Cannon, defendant versus these guys. Let me know what y'all think, man. I want y'all niggas to hit the poll, pause, and let me know what y'all think. Is Luce Cannon out on bond, or is the paperwork wrong? Is Steno bugging? Is Mark the Shark wilding? Are our eyes deceiving us, champ? And what do you think he did in order to get out of jail, champ? Because niggas is going to spin the narrative. I don't know. We might hear Luce Cannon still on the goddamn payphone. He may find a payphone somewhere that's still working. Try to use that and still keep running. Oh, yeah, I'm in jail. I'm in jail. I'm in jail.
Crazy work.
I'm in jail. I'm in jail. I'm in jail.
I mean, the paperwork does say everybody's out. I don't know.
It's right there. Chris Breezy says all but 7 told, bro. Right. These are the 7 defendants that's left. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And it says that all the defendants are released on bond, except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial.
I mean, that's what it says. They are all released, except for Big U.
Son said that he was getting out. He said he was getting out. I can't front.
And I know we didn't believe it, but
actually, I did believe it because I knew he was going to turn CW, champ. I knew he was going to turn.
I didn't think he was going to get out because he's innocent.
Oh, nah. Hell nah. Because of what? Crazy.
Right.
Because of what? Innocent. Get the fuck out of it. Right. Yo. Nah, nigga, you told, champ. You didn't keep it tall. This is just what Steno is saying. I'm saying this is just my opinions. I'm reacting to the paperwork that I'm seeing, champ. I'm not against nobody. I don't wish nobody no harm. I gotta reiterate that. But if I was in this situation and y'all seen this paperwork, y'all be like, this nigga Steno is telling, champ, on my soul. Why he not saying that he out yet, champ? On my soul. Chris Breezy said Luce had to tell about a body. He knows all Big U's big business. Champion.
I mean,
champion.
I think that would be the only way you can get some sort of leniency is if you give up something.
Wasn't that is that the reason why they asked for that goddamn video that Whack 100 sent that we've been making content on for the past couple of days? that now everybody is making content on, but we've been making that content. Like, hold on, what did he say? He said he sent a video of somebody getting unalived. For Luce Cannon? Oh yeah, Luce Cannon to be out real soon. My son Lucy Goosey will be out real soon. As a matter of fact, it says it's out already, champ. Champ. Y'all can read right there. It's right in the blue. All defendants are released on bond, except for Henley. What are the people saying on the poll, champ? Pause.
It is going right now. In the 5 minutes that it's been up, 59 say no and 41% say yes.
59 say no? Yo.
Right.
And the paperwork is right here? Y'all don't... Yeah.
I know, right? See, that's the thing, right? Once when people realize that we're not making this up and that we're actually telling the truth, I think they'll join. Wow.
We're gonna let it go for a couple more minutes, man. I don't know about y'all, man. Maybe y'all need to read the paperwork yourselves. I'll scroll down slowly for the next minute or so for y'all to read this paperwork, champ. Champ. It's not on my phone, no. I don't have my phone like this. It's right here, champ. It's right here.
You can see up at the top, that is United States versus Henley. That is from Pacer.
Man, champ. It looks nasty to me, champ. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial. I'm just gotta reread it so I can. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, are we bugging? I don't think so, champ. As a matter of fact, within the next day or two, Luce Cannon will be doing content outside. Ezra Scope says, I think Luce Cannon is out. I just seen him on a short yellow bus with a helmet on. They was transporting him, champ.
Crazy.
They was transporting him. Champ. They had to transport that nigga to hiding. On my soul. Man. But listen, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all feel like Luce Cannon is out on bond, or is this paperwork false, or we're just reading this shit completely wrong, champ? I'm saying, I mean, it could be both. I don't know. Nowadays, you think you be sure about something, and then everybody be like, nah. 2K23 says he may get out soon, but he is not out.
That's what I was saying. He's due to get out, but he's not actually out yet because he may have to testify. So can't have him going missing.
This shit says all defendants are released on bond. I'm just saying what the paperwork say. That's all. I see Luce Colin licking the window on the shore, but champ. Because his old lady was just live. Oh, you talking about this live right here, champ? I got it. Right. I got it, champ. Don't worry. We gonna go over that too. What he said? Because his shorty was live, and what else? Damn, what happened?
And
it was live and
said he locked up until the court date,
which is March 26th. Listen. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial.
I don't think he's still in prison.
Now, hold on. Now, I mean, there still has to be a bond paid, correct? So maybe the money is not there to pay the bond, or whatever the case may be. It may be something like that. Gigi would have known by now. Gigi, salute to Gigi, but Gigi is running her content right now. I'm pretty sure when she sees this, because she does watch the page, salute to Gigi, she'll probably take the content or ask me for tell her people to get the paperwork. They probably wasn't looking, bro. I mean,
we almost didn't even see it.
Oh, my soul. Luce is coming home, but him and his girl will be put in protective custody. I think he may be headed there now, champ. On my soul. Obeezy says, going off the paperwork, it says that everyone is out except for Big U, but don't think he's out yet. But he will be, I think, but I don't know how soon. I think as soon as they get that bail money, however much the bail money is, you still got to post the bail. Like, you still got to, I'm pretty sure she went off live and is probably handling that now. I'm not going to hold you. That's just what I think.
That's the thing, though, is if he is a witness and he does have information, then they can't just let him walk around free.
Correct.
Like,
correct.
You know what I'm saying? He's got to be in a safe house. He's got to be, you know what I'm saying?
Correct. Correct.
So I don't think he's free walking around. I think he's just not in chains and you know, county blues.
Right.
But,
they're going to be treating that nigga like they was treating Shorty and Low Down Dirty Shame, on my soul.
Yeah.
They're going to have this nigga sliding under the foosball table. He going to be trying to get away, but you are stuck, champ. Let's read some more comments.
Right.
I don't see Sharice giving up any money for Luce, not after getting roasted by the wife. I think she would do it. I think she'll bail him out. You know what I'm saying? The content, the clouded teen hold that the clouded teen has on that relationship is dire. On my soul. Is dire. Brick still in jail. Brick is not listed as a defendant right here.
Correct.
It's Eugene Henley, Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Tremaine Ashley Williams, Armani Afaliji, Frederick Blanton, Tiffany Shanrika Hines, and it says all defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial. I can only read what the paperwork says, champ. Bro said this is fake
Michael
content.
See, this is what I don't get is y'all can go on to Pacer.
Yeah.
Tino can pull up Pacer. He can pull it all up. This is where I got it from.
Yeah.
Okay? So I don't understand why you guys think it's fake content.
Bro.
Pull it up. You could pull it up. Anybody could pull it up. Go look.
Yeah, I mean, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. The file is straight from Pacer. USA versus Henley, bro. This is straight from the website, bro.
Correct.
This is straight from Pacer. Go ahead and get you a membership on Pacer, bro. On my soul. Manny been out. Okay. He has a DV case. That's a good point right there. He got a DV case with Gigi. They would notify her before he gets out. Bureau of Prisons has him still locked up in LA with no bond. Okay. Well, he probably is still locked up. Right here, guess what it says? All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. Gliz Hunter said Luce Cannon is out on bond. Yo, bro, listen. Once everybody gets the paperwork, everybody's going to run this content. Right. And then within the next day or 2 days or 3 days, we're going to see what's up. On my soul. Well, look it up in the morning, champ. His bond was denied. Look at the bond here and damn.
It did update today.
Yo, bro, see, and this is why y'all niggas got to
hit the update button.
Yeah, this is the last filed paperwork from today, 5/6/2025. Luce Cannon bail hearing was that like weeks ago? A week or two ago?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Come on now. Y'all niggas can fight the
Okay.
paperwork if y'all niggas want to fight the paperwork.
Yeah,
You-
like we're spreading false info. I don't care about Luce Cannon whatsoever. To
Yo,
spread
hold
false
on.
info.
Hold on. First of all, we have that paperwork too, son. See, that's somebody that wants a platform. But you can go ahead and you can make your video saying whatever you feel like you want to say, bro, until you go on Pacer and you upload this shit and you see this is the last paperwork that came out. There was no other bail hearings. He didn't go to another bail hearing. You're talking about all old shit. So salute to you, champ. All right? I believe this real paperwork, if they printed it wrong, does that affect the case? I don't know, champ. I don't know. What it says right here is all defendants are released on bond. Yo, that's just what it says.
Facts.
That's what it says. These are the defendants. United States of America versus Henley, Robinson, Martin, Ashley Williams, Afalije, Blanton, and Sharika Hines, champ. 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 This is just what it says. American Negro News says without the paperwork, it's not smart to jump out the window and make a video saying he's free on bail. All defendants are released on bond. Yo.
I swear to God, these people don't get it. They do
Yo.
not care about the clout.
Yo.
Let me send you this. Right?
What happened? Go ahead, send it, champ. Send it.
So that is from Pacer.
Trap Kitchen Manny been out. All defendants are released on bond. She's a defendant, right? She's released on bond. It don't say if they was released on bond today, yesterday, last month. It says they're all released on bond, except defendant Henley.
Correct.
Except defendant Henley. So yes, they was released. And so is Luce Cannon. And so is Bear Claw. And so is Frederick Blanton. And so is Shanrika Hines.
Mm-hmm.
Grizzly Adams says, shouts to Stino and Mark the Shark for staying ahead of the content. Bro, listen, man. Niggas.
Because that is the wildest part.
Hold on. I got you right now. Salute to American Negro News for the super chat. What's this? Oh, yeah.
So that is the picture from Pacer, and it shows update now, where you hit the update now button. And that's the newest document.
Update now right there. Wednesday, March 26th. Tuesday, March 25th. Yeah, man.
The newest one is what we just showed. So if you hit update, it will do that.
Hey. Whack foreshadowing his release. Yo, listen. See, the problem is this, right? When people do content and y'all come to people's page and shit, sometimes people come to people's page just to argue, just to say troll or whatever the case may be, or think they know certain information or whatever. But when their favorite content creator says it, a person that they probably grew some type of trust with or trust their word for whatever reasons and shit, they believe that. But I just want y'all to remember to come back here, hit that subscribe button. Bro said that's not Pacer. I don't have Pacer. Mark the Shark has Pacer. I do have Pacer,
That
but
is
I
the
don't have the
government
paid
site.
version.
What do you mean? That does everything.
That nigga don't
from the
have
Fed-
Pacer. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. Get this nigga out of here, bro. I had this nigga sit down for 5 minutes, bro. He needs to relax. That nigga don't have Pacer. You don't have Pacer, bro. You just want to argue. You can argue with the wall for
Right.
5 minutes, and then you can come back, and
So
hopefully
butthurt.
hopefully you're in a better vibe, champ. Hopefully you're in a better vibe. This nigga's wildin', champ.
I
That's
know,
not
right?
pacer. What are you talking about?
Yeesh.
What are you talking about, bro?
Crazy.
He said go to the actual site. Send me over the link, bro. Let me see if I can get to it, being as though you sent me the link. Just copy and paste the whole link, bro. These, yo,
The
bro,
whole link, I
what?
got
Man, this
you.
YouTube shit is like, woof.
I got you.
But as soon as Gigi go on live, niggas, oh, Stino, did you hear what Gigi said? Salute to
There you
Gigi. Like, god damn, bro. Nigga know we've been doing this shit
I know, right?
for 3 years already, bro. God damn.
Like, I don't know how to fucking look stuff up.
See, they want me to sign into the account and all that, which I don't even remember.
I'll give you mine. I don't
Alright.
care. Marky, Marky, Markish,
MARK what?
ISH
ISH.
at yahoo.com. And then I will
Text me
tell you
the
password.
yeah. No,
I'll
just
text it to you.
yeah. Text it to me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, you could pull it up in Discord, right?
Oh my. You want me to just pull it up in Discord? With
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
password?
say, I'm like,
Yeah, I mean you can send it on Facebook or whatever. It don't matter. Discord, chat, whatever.
okay.
Ron, salute. Jolie says, bro, people just don't have any critical thinking skills these days. They're just followers through and through, bro. They're like hermit crabs, bro. Like hermit crabs, bro. They just trying to find a shell of their very own, champ.
Yeah, you should be able to see it there.
Niggas is crazy, bro.
I know, right?
They don't ask nobody else to do this, but we gonna oblige. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? Just because gotta prove facts, right?
Yeah, bro. We gonna oblige. What
Did
happened?
it not? Did it not? Wait, hold on. Did you MARKY?
At yahoo.com, right?
Yeah, let me double check. I might have changed the password to it.
We gonna oblige though, champ.
Of
Love
course.
Echo Chambers, salute. Terrell Turner, salute. Yeah, man. Listen, we gonna oblige though. So hopefully next time something like this happening, niggas will be more inclined to just trust the Republic, champ. This ain't the Republic for no reason, champ.
What was it again? Acer.
Let me see.
No capitalization. That's all.
In what? The password?
Yeah,
No capitals in the password?
right.
We gonna oblige. We gonna oblige you guys, man. Alright. Boom.
And big U or whatever.
I'm gonna go ahead and just hit the jaw.
Oh yeah, true. So then you hit the update now.
Update now. It already has the Wednesday, March 26th joint there.
Yeah. So that's March. We're in April.
Oh shit, I'm tweaked out. Alright, yeah.
So just put in any zip code, doesn't matter. It's still bill me anyways.
That's
Again, and I paid for
damn.
it too. So again, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my soul.
So it's gonna update. It's gonna show you that there's a new thing.
Let's just wait. Jolie says, for those of you who don't know, any time a case that has been filed is amended, all that info is public. Lawsuits are public information. On myself,
Correct.
plus
So you got
who the
2
F
new
has
pages
time to type
updated.
up a fake lawsuit? Right. Yo, bro, listen. If I could, what happened? Where is it?
It should have updated. Did you hit cancel?
Nah, did I? I don't think I did. Bro, if I could create a fake website and fake paperwork and all that, bro, I'd be a millionaire.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is all the arraignments. This is all everything.
Oh my soul. The burden of proof is on the complainant, champ. People don't want the truth. Nah, that's also facts. See, look. The docket activity has been successfully updated 2 pages.
Yeah.
So where is it?
I don't know why it's updating on your end. It updated on my end. I don't know why it didn't.
Oh shit. Maybe I gotta.
Sometimes do that. Refresh the page, maybe, but. Oh, let me see if I can send it.
Can you share your screen?
Yes, I was gonna say. I'm like, I can do it on my end.
Yeah, go ahead and just share your screen, and I'll make your
seconds.
screen bigger. Let's do it
You gotta
that
stop
way.
sharing your screen.
I got you. I'm about to do that right now.
All right. Come on.
Yes, Mr. Postman. So,
Go. All right. So, boo-boo-doo. I did it backwards, but
hold on. Wait. Let me go ahead and make it bigger, champ. All right, go ahead. There you go.
What did you say? Williams is his last name?
Termaine, yeah. Termaine Williams.
Yeah. All right. So there's the Nevada District Court. There is the big U one right here. Last updated 2 hours ago, Thursday, March 6th. Stipulation for order of discovery containing personal, what we just read, which I can open. Oh, no, I don't want to email it. But then I can open it. And it's the same thing.
Voila,
same
champ.
exact thing.
Champ, voila.
12 pages, document 119, case number, all of that. So, again, you could just type it in and look it up.
But you gotta pay for the version where you can find it, and I know a lot of people are not trying to pay for it. Shit, I'm not trying to pay for it. Mark the Shark already got it.
I got
Mark the Shark got it. Hey, listen, I was like, hey, can you please get this information? Of course I can, champ. You know, all I gotta do is go on Pacer. You're right, Chalk. You're right. All you gotta do is go on Pacer, champ. I forgot. And guess what? All you guys got to do is go on Pacer too as well. The next time, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just reacting to what the paperwork says.
Yeah, right. That's it.
I didn't see Luce Cannon outside. As a matter of fact, in the title, they got a question mark in there because, as a matter of fact, y'all niggas gonna say what y'all want to say anyway.
Right.
But all I'm saying is the paperwork says all the defendants are released on bond. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley. They ain't say some of the defendants, 1 or 2 of them. Only Henley is still locked up. This is what the paperwork is saying. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's easy to call it fake when they can't prove you wrong. Yo, it's on a public website. This is what everybody
Right.
got to understand. This ain't when people be getting paperwork. This is where they get the paperwork from. 1090 Jake not going to tell you that. He going to be like, oh, yeah, I called and did it. Bro, you don't got to call, bro. Whatever paperwork is out from whatever case, you can find it. Period.
Right.
Within a
Gotta pay
matter
for
of
it.
seconds, you can find it. Right? This shit's crazy, bro. Like, yo, let's keep the obliging going. On my soul. This is Mary J. Oblige. On my soul, nigga. Madness. Steve know the truth now. Apologize, sir. Not, bro, of course they not going to apologize, bro. They not going to apologize. And look, I'm asking, what do y'all think? My opinion, before we move on to the Sharice Mills video and whatever else we got, champ, right? My opinion is he'll be out within the next day or two, whenever they get the bread together to pay son or to pay the bill or whatever the case may be, champ. He'll be out soon. He said he'll be out soon. He'll be out soon. That's just my opinion. I believe he did get bombed because this is what the paperwork says. And y'all, everybody's entitled to their opinion, champ. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, champ. Facts. Yo, I'm like that. Yo, bro, I'm glad that it was real paperwork, not the situation, but I'm glad that we can actually prove ourselves, nigga. We not out here trying to make false narratives and all that. It says defendants are out on bond except defendant Henley. All defendants are out on bond except defendant Henley. Can you tell me what the poll says, champ, one more time before we close it out? It's been up for like 30 minutes.
Yes. So it is saying 64% no and 30% saying yes.
Wow.
Or 36.
Wow,
Yes.
champ. Wow. Hey, listen. Salute to all the people out there, man, and I respect all of y'all opinions, champ. You heard?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why Sharice said about the 10,000 to White when talking about the Pampers, the academics. Yo, look, maybe. I don't know how much the bond is. I don't know none of that.
Right.
I can't speak on none of that. I'm not trying to put no narratives out there. I'm trying to put out information. These people are running their own narratives. They're trying to spin the wool and spin the stickiest web of all time, champ. And all you got to do is go on these websites and you'll see what's going on. If you want to see what's going on. I want to see what's going on. I like the entertainment and all that, but I need to know what's happening with this paperwork.
Right. That's it.
We got to know what's popping with the paperwork, champ. Or people could just pull the wool over your eyes, and for all you know, Son can be in the next room on a goddamn rotary phone, some stupid shit trying to make this shit sound good. For all y'all know, for all I know, champ, right? Ron says that's the reason why Big U about to get 1,000 years. Them dudes told on him. Nasty work, son. Listen, they really wanted Big U anyway. He's the biggest fish to fry, champ. His name is at the top of the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it goes. Everybody got a bail and a plea deal before Young Thug took one.
Right.
I don't even know if he was offered one, but, that's usually how it goes. All the small fish go, and then if y'all want to not get sentenced wild crazy, y'all niggas can get on this stand, champ.
Right.
Y'all go ahead and get on this stand, and we put you up in Utah or something like that, champ. We put y'all up in goddamn Idaho somewhere, champ.
Crazy.
With a computer and a horse, on my soul. All you have is a computer and a horse loose cannon. Diabolical. Yo, listen, man. Like I said, I wish all these guys well. I don't wish no harm on none of them. I don't wish no harm on nobody's wife or none of that shit, bro. I'm just reacting to the content that was put in front of us. That's all. That's it. Salute to everybody. I hope son is healthy. I hope his babies is healthy. His shorty is healthy and all that. But it says he's out on bond. That's all I'm saying. Hands up, palms up. I don't want no problems, champ. On my soul. Cameron says we out here in Utah. Salute to Utah, champ. You heard? Salute to Utah.
And Neville Rakim, it was today. If wants to scroll back up.
What happened? What he said?
He was just wondering what the date was on the paperwork.
The date on the paperwork is 5/6/25, champ.
And case number's up there as well, in case anybody wants to look it up on the internet.
Yeah, it's right there. Case number, document, ID, page ID. All that shit is up there, champ. All of that is up there, champ. On my soul. Ghost Top says no jail call today from Luce. Today goes hand in hand with freedom. Well, she did go live, which we have, and she was talking to him. But like I said, bro, the bond still got to get paid.
Right.
Some people said they had 63 Airbnbs. Some people said they had 6 Airbnbs or 3 Airbnbs. They may not have quite enough money yet. She may have to move some shit around to be able to make it happen. But believe it's going to happen within the next day or two, champ.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? All them talk too much. They put content over freedom. I don't know, bro. These niggas. Freedom. You gonna see some free niggas in a minute, champ. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna see some free people in a minute, champ. Straight up. Big U was spreading 60s across the U.S. on camera. That's what really got him. Now they want a Tukey Williamson. Nah, facts, bro. Facts. So we got 66 people, 66% of the people, 112 votes says no, and 34% says yes. Well, I'm gonna take that either one of two ways. Either y'all don't think the paperwork is valid, or y'all just believe he's not out of jail as of right now. On my soul, as of right now. I just noticed Brick isn't on there. Brick hasn't been a part of this since the beginning. At first, they had him on the Operation Draw shit, but then they separated him fairly quickly from the rest of these defendants. He's on his own shit. Zillatech says Luce got that California love like Pac, out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing Sharice screaming. Champ. Hopefully, champ. Hopefully. Oh, my bad. I didn't watch her show. Yo, look. She was on the call with him. Like I said, I'm a Libra. I know I want to react to both sides, champ. Right? Just give both sides. Because there's people that's going to say no. And there's people that's going to say yes. I know that. I'm not trying to change y'all mind. I'm just trying to gauge what y'all think. Right? I don't know if he out on bail because they saying they can't find his minute orders in the system for some reason. So maybe that's why they saying all of them are out besides Big U. What? They can't find his minute orders, so the court put out paperwork saying he's out is crazy. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie. But salute though. You do know all you have to do is check federal BOP inmate. He's still in LA and DC. The paperwork is stating that the defense attorneys now have access to the CI and witness list. Yeah, of course. Of course. Like I said, the nigga might not be able to get out of jail right now as far as the bail number. How
Wayne Williams in there, he's not there. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, Shark. Yeah. Tell him,
This is what
Shark.
I'm saying. I'm like, if you can find it, send it to us.
Bro,
Don't tell us, oh, we need to look there. I've already looked.
this is why his name is the Shark, champ.
Right.
This is why the homie. Yo, listen. I think he getting out tonight. I'm not gonna hold you. I think son getting out tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I think son getting out tonight, bro. The paperwork wouldn't say that if it wasn't that, bro. Nigga, we talking about federal paperwork. We talking about federal paperwork here. This is not no county or whatever
And
the case may be.
stuff on the Riverside stuff for Luce Cannon, when I looked at that stuff, that was deleted.
You can find everyone else's minute orders besides loose cannons, and that's weird. Well, from this,
Right.
it says that they're taking out certain information to protect confidential witnesses and confidential informants. This is what this paperwork is. It's a protective order to take out the information that's going to identify the confidential witnesses and or the confidential informants. That's just what the paperwork is. I didn't make this up. I'm not running the narrative. That's what the paperwork is. Who looks better, Gigi or Charisse? I don't know, Chip. I like brown skinned women, Chip. That like I'm more intrigued by, like, you know what I'm saying, like the tone wise. They're both pretty women though. They're both beautiful women though. I'm not gonna lie. I know niggas be bagging on Charisse, but Charisse is definitely a pretty woman, bro. And so is Gigi. That nigga Luce Cannon got both of them, champ. Got both of them, champ. On my soul.
Nicole, I've just checked. I'm on the website right now. It's not there.
She going hard too. Damn, Nicole, man, you might want to make your own platform, champ. MacGyver in 10.
No results found for Tremaine Ashley Williams. Try entering a few or more general search terms. I don't know what to tell you.
Raul says, bro, how he gonna get out when the judge denied his bail already? Okay, and you heard Charisse Mills herself say that they were going back to get another bail hearing. So that wasn't the end all to do all, and son probably you know what I'm saying, gave up that right information. Who asked for unaliving tapes and all that shit while niggas is locked up?
Facts.
Edward Shaw says he gets out tonight. He's going to pop 2 of the Max 5000s and 2 pumps. Champ. Gigi is more beautiful from the inside and way smarter. I like Gigi. Gigi cool, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm not even on that. I got kids, I got a shorty. I'm not even on that. They're both lookers, champ. They're both alright. Charisse is alright, champ. She just had a baby. She getting up there in age. You can see the little you know what I'm saying? But she's still keeping it together, man. Salute to both these women. I just wish this one was a little bit more smarter, champ. On my soul. Luce's name is still listed on the BOP website. On my soul. Have y'all looked up Terrell Williams in the system?
It says not in BOP custody from 2009, and then it says unknown in LA MDC. So what are you talking about? I will show the screen again.
Who is Terrell Williams? Yo, listen. Yo, listen. We not even doing that for niggas that don't got no profile pictures, champ. Y'all niggas come in here, y'all got no videos on y'all page, and y'all trying to tell us that we got wrong information, which is crazy.
Right.
Crazy
No, his name
work.
is Tremaine.
Crazy work. I'm not even responding to y'all no more unless y'all send a super chat.
Right.
Because y'all niggas is irrelevant. I'm not gonna hold you. Irrelevant. If you looked it up, then show it on your page. Go make a page and show it on your page. We looked it up. We didn't see it. We didn't see it, bro.
There's one for Tremaine Anthony Williams in 2009, and then Tremaine Ashley Williams, and that's unknown. And it says he's 42, black male, in LA and DC.
His good friend was on with Gigi and mentioned a profit agreement. Yo, listen, man. Yo, look, bro. We gonna watch it. We got this shit on here right now. Oh, no. You said with Gigi? Champ. Is that Gigi in the chat? Salute to Gigi. Hey, yo, Gigi, man. Niggas was trying to ask me if I think you look good and all that. I said, God damn, Champ. She do look alright, but both of them, Champ. Like, God damn, man, we can't show both of them love? That's Luce. He's 42. So does Luce really have a twin or not? I mean, listen, I don't know about all that. All I know is this paperwork is from today. If you go on Pacer, you'll find it.
And if it says his release date is unknown, it is because they're doing the protection order so that you don't know if he's out or not.
Right.
We just read it in the paperwork. They're only keeping it in for court documents, so it's not confusing.
Yo, is
any of us can't really find anything.
Is the BOP website free?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why everybody's going to BOP website. No, go on Pacer. What is she talking? Go on Pacer. Go ahead. Go on Pacer, champ. And then once you read this for yourself, then you can come tell me whatever you want to tell me. Like I said, I respect everybody's opinion. I'm not trying to violate nobody, but God damn it, at least if you want to argue with Stino, just pull up the paperwork. Your partner is correct. Yeah, it is free. All right, so it's like, God damn. Mark the Shark not here for no reason. I just want to let y'all know that.
Yeah,
Mark the Shark not here for no reason.
I am a college-educated person.
Yo, on my soul, bring back the Band-Aid instead of what?
Oh, the Nelly thing.
Yo, bro, I had the wild. Yo, listen, I don't know if y'all was here yesterday. I had the wildest bump, right? So I guess in my sleep, I scratched it, bro. I woke up, that shit was hurting. It wasn't infected or nothing like that, but the shit was just hurting, bro. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and cover it up so I don't make a mistake and just scratch it or something again. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
It's a boo-boo under here, champ. It ain't like that.
It ain't fashion.
Nah. Him and Wack gonna be friends again now. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is Son, like whoever said that earlier, Son probably still locked up right now, but he's definitely about to get out. If you want to argue with anybody, y'all argue with them niggas. The USA, what it say? United States of America, the United States District Court of the Central District of California, the United States of America. You can argue with these niggas, champ. That's the phone number right here. Telephone number. Call them niggas to argue with them niggas, champ. On my soul. Still Goku says $150. Hell, nigga, I have an ace bandage around my head, champ. On my soul. I have an ace bandage on my shit. Yo, in the proverbial pudding. Yo, listen, man. Get some bastard ointment. Good, you have it covered. Yeah, nah, I put some. That. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and listen to the Sharice Mills live with Luce Cannon, and y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Hit that like button, subscribe. Please make sure y'all niggas subscribe, man. All right. I know it got heated in the chat, but we had to prove niggas wrong, right? We had to prove people wrong. People, so at least when people come back here, they know we not just showing anything that we got from somebody or screenshot or anything. That was from the website. That's the last paperwork that was updated from that whole case, and it says all of them are released on bond except for Big U. So we'll be seeing Luce Cannon home soon. On my soul. Officer Wax said a couple of days ago that he's getting out. Come on, bro.
And this is why we've been following Whack, because obviously it seems like somebody knows too much.
Yo, look, ever since niggas was talking this Big U about to get locked up and they got locked up, I don't believe everything he say, but some stuff I be like, alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga might know something. Like, he's too crazy. Said Gigi is wayfinder than Sharice. I like Gigi better too, but that's just cause of my that's just what I like. But they're not. I don't know. Like, why we gotta judge between who? Like, let's just watch the. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't want to judge between these two mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Salute to the mothers out there, champ. Even though this one did have her yams out on the internet, champ. Not gonna lie, but man, I'm not even, man. Let's watch the content on my soul. Let's go.
What's up, you guys? We are back. We are back. Let's wait for you guys to come on in. That's because it wasn't true. At the end of the day, I was disrespected first. And if people can't take a joke, then go drink some water and stay off the internet. Because you be joking and doing things all the time. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. So every super chat, $5 and up, I will respond. I'm just going to read. And if I should, you know, a lot of people said they weren't going to cover Luce Cannon and Whack or whatever issues or Luce Cannon stories again because, you know, they were told to out of respect or whatever for their own personal reasons, right? So I just kind of want to touch on that because I have, you know, I have some reasons to believe people are trying to control the media by giving false information. It's like another scare tactic, right? Because a journalist that, you know, is stating that they didn't want to cover because they're like, oh my God, this is like, you know, an issue with violence of a murder and things like that. That's what it was said, right? So let's run that playback. I got a couple clips.
She talking about your man Academics, champ. And this is the same thing that we said. I'm not gonna lie. When Academics said he wasn't covering the back and forth between Luce Cannon and Whack 100, I was like, yeah, bro. Whack 100 is controlling people because you would run the content if it was somebody else. I ain't gonna lie. Gigi equals Pam, Sharice equals Gina. We like Pam. On my soul, I did like Pam better than Gina.
Yeah,
you may have
was better.
Pam had the yams, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga Martin used to be like beady bead and all that. Nigga, I was Pam had the yamage. I ain't gonna lie. On my soul.
The Adam and Wax show with the little shit.
Okay.
I didn't know.
No, you got to go here to get the stuff.
Nobody went to San Diego.
Right.
Okay.
So now I'm sitting back and I'm saying, yeah, that's why I'm going to put Money Mike's body on you, right?
Okay, let's pause right there. Whack, you're right. Nobody went to San Diego. You know why? It was a play. It was because you weren't going to get the deal that you thought you were going to get. And that's why. Okay? Hence, truth be told, that's really what happened. No one was caught up in no feds in San Diego. So scratch your head. Yeah, it didn't make no sense because it wasn't true. Now let's skip that. Moving right along.
Oh, here we go.
Wanted why they wanted it. You know, we're going to kick it off a little bit. I get a call.
Here we go.
Shout out to Misguided. He been blowing me up when I was trying to screen record this. I'm like, oh my goodness. Y'all gonna see a couple of text messages while I did this screen record. And shout out to that super chat. Shout out Jan Swish. Hang on, let me go back. Let's continue.
All right. From his significant other saying He said Big U trying to pin a murder on him. I said, what? He said, yeah, he said something about Money Mike. I said, I ain't got nothing to do with Luce Cannon.
Yeah, who's Money Mike?
This dude that got unalive, right? I said, that has nothing to do with Luce Cannon. Why would Big U do that?
So it has nothing to do with Luce Cannon. Y'all hear that, right? It's
Yes,
out of
we hear
his
it.
mouth. Has nothing to do with that.
We hear it, but why would you ask him for that video though? And now
that's still getting me. I'm like, she's trying to act like she's not like guilty of trying to put it on somebody else. What?
Yes, champ. Yes. Yes, champ. Yes. Yes. Why would you ask him for the body? Why would you ask him for the video? What was the significance of asking Whack 100 for the video of Money Mike getting unalived for Luce Cannon? I just want her to answer this question.
Right? She said, I don't know, but he says you may have access to a video that can help him show it wasn't him, right? I said, I think I know somebody that may have that video. Let me make a call, right? So I make the call. I get the video.
He said he made the call to get the video, y'all. Remember that, right? He made a call to get the video. Keep going.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm not thinking nothing of it. I sent it over to her, right? Because
which, as we said before, as just a nigga of the streets, bro, a gangbanger, whatever, bro. You got a video of somebody getting unalive, bro. Why are you sending that video to somebody that is somebody's wife that is incarcerated in the feds? It just doesn't make sense. It just don't make sense for it just don't make sense. On my soul, Cold Milk says she wants Wack to take the snitch jacket. Terrell Turner says the video doesn't clearly show anything. It's like the DNA under the fingernails. He leaves crumbs. Ah, champ. Nasty crummy eater, champ. It's nasty work. Nasty work.
Because in my head, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Big U finna like pin something on this dude that ain't him.
Okay. Now, to kind of like, hurry up the story, because Wack's going to talk for like about 10 minutes about this. So Wack calls me and he tells me, yo, listen, bro. There's something about some murder. I would never say this, honestly, but Wack pretty much said it on No Joke.
Right?
He basically said there's something about some murder investigation, some open murder. And unlike everybody else, once I hear police is investigating a murder, I'm usually, especially if I know the people, I have no problem for.
Okay, let's pause that.
We did see a text message from Sharice Mills. It said Sharice Mills. It said I can put under my phone, under any number, I can change it and write some text messages, champ. But it did ask if he was going to testify. Help testify.
Right.
This nigga gotta relax. Gotta relax, bro. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna ignore you, bro. I was gonna make you sit down, but it's all good.
Academics, didn't you get big off covering murder cases? I'm trying to understand.
She watches the page. She watches the page.
Your whole career in this whole podcast world came from you covering, I think it's the shawarma murders or the something murders. I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. If you guys have it in there, in the chat, let me know. But
the war in Chirac, you talking about, shorty?
Career took off from you covering murder cases. What are you talking about right now?
She's right.
What are you talking about? And I think, doesn't Big U have a murder case on him? So what, you forgetting all about that too? You've been covering it, right? Let's continue. Oh, yeah.
Not only that, but son covered the takeoff unaliving. He covered the son that just got unalived in Houston. The Say So P shit. All that. I'm not gonna hold you. All that. Wait, there's text messages asking Wack if he's going to testify? Yes. Yes. we did that video probably like 2 days ago.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there you go. Thank you, Big Dice. Thank you, the Royal Chirac. Yes, continue.
Oh, it's right here.
The Adam and Wax Show.
With the little shit.
Okay.
I didn't know.
No, you got to go here to get this stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
Nobody went to San Diego.
Guys, what did he
So
say?
now I'm sitting back and I'm saying,
Oh man, talk to right.
okay, we're going to kick it off a little bit. I get a call.
Here we go.
From his significant other saying, he said, Big U trying to pin a murder on him. I said, what? He said, yeah, he said something about money.
All right, let's get to the next clip because.
Nah, because is Luce Cannon trying to pin a body on Big U, son? All defendants are released on bond except for defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. These are the defendants. Tremaine Ashley Williams. This is from today. It says everybody was granted bond except for defendant Henley. Is he trying to pin the body? Like, why is she skipping over? She asked for the video. Did you ask him for that video? And why did you ask him for that video? Oh, my soul. Doesn't make sense.
But it appears that Luce is trying to dangle this murder as a carrot to the feds that he could snitch to get out, and maybe beefing with Wack is, and I don't know if Wack has nothing to do with this, but it's to try to throw Wack in the mix or something.
Brick Baby is not a defendant on this case. Brick Baby case been separated for a little minute. On my soul. Sleazy says the murder video has been on YouTube for the longest time, bro. They played Wack to see if he will talk about it. Well, I guess it worked, but I want her to say that.
Correct.
Why is she glazing over it? Just say it. Yo, we tried to catch Wack up and make him talk about it or whatever the case may be, champ. If that's what it is.
And if he did get the information on it and gave more information, then yes, that's snitching.
On my soul.
The case,
and I'm like, it was already out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's still an unsolved body, to be honest. I mean, you just shouldn't be sending it. Doesn't matter if it was going around already.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved in nothing where, you know, if I'm giving Luce a platform and Luce might be trying to implicate Wack in some fucking murder or I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I was told. Wack sends me the. I don't even know how Wack even has this video, honestly. But apparently this is the video. This is the video of some murder that happens, which I'm like.
You guys want to know how Wack got the video? My husband sent him this video months ago. They were talking about it. He must have forgot where and how he had this video because he didn't call people for it. He didn't call nobody for it. This video has been out from way back when this incident happened. It's online. I could have just went on Google and found it, right? I could have went on Google and found it. It's funny how he took the bait. He took the bait, guys. I can continue and go on and on and on. You know what? Let's continue. Come on. I'm going to give y'all.
Now, if somebody knows about what happened in this video, I know everybody going to say, oh, but you can't see who's there and all this other shit, right? All right, cool. Well, what if somebody can point somebody out in that video? What if somebody says, oh, yeah, well, I know who did this and who sent them and all this other shit? Just information. Just information. Whether it's false information or implicating people in something that's unsolved. Why would it need to be sent, right?
Some content so we can get some more people up in here and we'll talk about it. And then I'll bring in my guest because I have a guest that we're going to talk about this moment.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
How the hell we're hearing about this? That's why I'm like, yo, these are the things.
How are we hearing about this right now? That's what he says, right, guys? He says, how in the hell do we now hear about this?
Luce Cannon was trying to ask about getting this video because he's trying to work I don't think he told Wack that, but Wack was like, I think he's trying to work with the feds in trying to help them solve this murder. Or no, maybe Big U was trying to work with them to help them solve this murder, but Big U was going to implicate Luce Cannon. And then Luce Cannon is then trying to flip this video and probably trying to, I don't know, muddy or throw Wack's name in it. And it could be like, Wack told me he felt like he was being set up. And I'm like, what do you mean set up? It's like this guy.
Wack only felt like he was being set up after they fell out, after they started arguing and all that. Then he felt like, oh man, I forgot. I sent them that video that might, make me look bad, implicate somebody. Who knows, right? On my soul. Why would Luce just randomly show Wack that specific video? And they were talking about it. What were they talking about? These are all questions that's going to be asked. I know people, listen, people watch whoever they want to watch. That's cool. Me, I think about things certain ways. Mark the Shark, he think about things certain ways, champ. I see a video of an unsolved body. Doesn't matter if niggas masked up or whatever, bro. It's license plates and all that shit in there, bro. If they could connect the license plate, if they could connect something to something, there was a whole getaway car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not saying he's doing it, but if somebody could just be like, yeah, I know who car that is or whatever, would that matter? On my soul. Having a video of someone committing a body sounds like collateral, and if so, collateral against who?
That's a good question. So again, if we're looking at it and we're looking at the paperwork, everybody got out.
Yo.
I don't know.
Yo. Luce Cannon's paperwork was exposed. Bro, I don't care about that. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't care about that.
That's fine.
That's cool.
Talked to Gigi before.
Salute to Gigi.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got nothing against Gigi. This paperwork says that all the defendants are released on bond except for Henley. They'll probably make videos on this soon. I don't really care what I mean. What paperwork was it? Doesn't to me. It doesn't really. That's not my content. Salute to her for exposing paperwork, champ. I'm just reacting to whatever paperwork dropped on the Big U case today, and the paperwork that dropped.
Time slot, and that's it.
That's it. Hey, listen.
People can get to it first, but we're here on our time slot. That's it.
That's all we can do, champ, right? I'm not trying to beat nobody to no content. I'm just reacting to the content that I saw, champ. That's all.
Guys kind of moving different, blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
now,
y'all are now talking about open murders once again.
So did you just say Cannon's trying to set up Wack, guys? I would think to recall this whole scenario of Wack turning on Cannon is because he got upset for me calling him a mistress. That was his reason. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Let's rewind. He got upset because academics told him that I was expecting something, or he owed me something. That never came out of my mouth. So his first reason of being upset didn't work. So he found another reason. Instead, I called him a mistress, and he got it.
Why would he go live? He probably doesn't want people to believe that he's out of jail so fast. I'm not gonna hold you. Anybody that gets out on the RICO, we're gonna automatically think that them niggas is telling. And this right here is a protective order for all the defendants that's out to protect them, champ.
We're dealing with a gang here. This is not just, they got everybody. There's still other people they didn't get. So they're going to let Luce Cannon out where he could possibly interact with one of these people? I don't think so.
Nasty word. Bro says she still asks for the video. She moving the goalpost. Facts. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, what he said? Cameron says it's probably a video of a crime that hasn't been solved.
That too. It could be that. It could be anything realistically, like to solving a crime.
X. How you gonna give X at that? Only reason I would think you'd be mad at that is because you really are a bitch.
Oh.
And you know I called you out your name because that's how you act. You have that problem. And you had a vendetta against my husband from day one. Because for you to keep bloody panties of mine in your phone, that means you've been you know, keeping things to try to say something.
How did he get the pictures of the bloody panties though, champ?
I know, right? That's wild.
Who sent him the pictures? Did he take the pictures himself? Did Luce Cannon was mad at you and sent him those pictures? How did listen? First of all, Wack keeps everything in his phone.
Right.
Second of all, where did he get the pictures from, shorty? That's crazy. How does he have that? I'm worried.
Because ain't no other reason for you to want to keep that in your phone. Let's continue.
That shit is
and I
crazy
see we got our special guest in the waiting room. I'll be with you shortly. Get your sketch settled and ready because you know we're about to go up.
Again, I want to check out of this situation. I'm good. You know what I mean? So this is the video that I got. Now, I don't know, like, apparently this is years old.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have skipped that. Years old. Did you hear the word that came out of his mouth? This is years old. Let's continue.
But if it's unsolved, I'm just saying if it's unsolved. I don't know. I didn't look at the case and all that. If it's unsolved, let's just say if it's unsolved. You know, it's still kind of crazy to me for it to be sent around and niggas sending it people asking for it while they in federal custody and people sending it to people that's in federal custody for their lawyers and all that. It's kind of crazy to me.
I'm gonna skip this because I'm not getting my page flagged. I want to get your page shut down.
Why the fuck is because Wack literally went on a jumper and explained it.
Oh no.
I thought he called me in privacy. It was just like
Streets of Myth says it is unsolved. They want that. Bro, trying to tell you, bro. Yo, look, man, I know he's probably not out as of yet. They got to still pay the bond. Right? Whatever collateral, whatever they need, they got to get their money to pay the shit. I'm not saying they don't have the money for it, but this is what it says. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. Termaine Ashley Williams is named as one of the 6 defendants besides Eugene Henley. Right. This is just facts. So I'm putting it together in my head. How did, bro, we was doing the content. We like, why would he send this video? Why would they need this video? What's going on? Like, and then today paperwork dropped saying they're all out on bond. Come on, Chan. Listen, hit the like button, subscribe. They don't make mistakes, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell people.
And they think we made a mistake.
Thank you, Streets of Myth.
That's what we pulled up.
Thank you, Champ. It don't lie. Y'all can make whatever judgments y'all want to make. I'm reading the paperwork. This is from the website. All the defendants are. They didn't say except Termaine Ashley Williams and Big U. They said all these niggas is out. Maybe they gotta transport that nigga to Arkansas.
Right.
Paperwork don't lie. This is what I'm trying, bro. I never seen anybody question any paperwork or anybody else's page. But here, champ, salute to the Republic. Chill myself. Niggas, no, that's not it. Listen, man. Listen. That's it. Trust me. And when everybody else sees this, salute to the 300 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the share button. And they go look for it. They're going to find the same thing. And they're going to wonder, is Termaine Ashley Williams out on the streets, champ? Let's continue.
Yo,
I didn't.
Don't say nothing, but just stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but apparently
he did say that to you. If he did say that to you, that was the trick he gave you to make you not speak to us. That was his way of saying,
That's a government website, bro. I wish you was in here like an hour ago. When niggas was
I know, right?
all those
I had to
people are
pull everything
gone.
up.
Yeah.
I had to show everybody everything. Crazy.
And all those people are silent right now because the paperwork says what it says. You can only do one or two things: believe it or don't believe it. But argue with me about paperwork that's out is diabolical. Straight up. Arguing with me and Mark the Shark about paperwork that you can go on the internet and see this is the latest paperwork that's been put out is diabolical to me. But let's continue.
I don't want you to get in trouble, man. Look, you know, I got some information, man. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just fell for the cookie too. Let's keep going.
Fell for what, champ?
So 2-3 days go by. I asked her, I said, hey, did they try to pin the murder on Luce? And I said, well, how did Big U tell him this? She says, well, they was down there to get their blood drawn and ran into each other.
And he really believed that, y'all. He really believes that.
Why was you trying to get him to send this footage though? I'm still confused. So everything that you text him, so this was you texting him. So you're agreeing that you text him. Copy. I'm just trying to understand the content. So you agreeing that this was actually you texting him and you asked for the video and all this. You asked him essentially to testify at the end of all of this, which I seen the text message. Matter of fact, let me pull up the text messages for niggas, bro. Real quick.
All right.
I'll do that real quick. My son Flacco at? Because it was on his page. Videos. Really bad news. Let me see. No. This nigga do so much videos, bro. Because, man, that's how my son is getting lit right now.
Crazy.
What was this? 13 days ago? Nah, that shit was only a couple of days ago. Bad news for Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. Is this it? I just want to show y'all the text messages. That's not it. You know what? Hold on. Why is not showing all this nigga videos, bro? Oh, I gotta go on his page. Duh. Tweaking. Alright, here we go. He's in trouble. I think this is it.
West Coast dudes are coming together in solidarity on Twitter of all places.
Got smoke because he called a nigga.
Oh, nah, that's not it. This is what he was talking about. Nipsey.
I thought it was the third one from the top there.
Which one was it? Third one from the top?
The third one from the top. Or was I wrong here?
This is the top right here. He's in danger. He's done. Whack on the wall. There's this one.
That's upon Whack 100's life, man. Big guns coming. You feel me? Like, come and get it.
There you go.
I think that.
So these are the text messages that Whack 100 was talking about right here, champ. On my soul. Streets of Myth says it gotta say release. Midnight. What does the status say in BOP?
So it says unknown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one that's in the MDC in LA. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Video old as hell, Whack dumb as hell. Yeah. Yo, Luce needed it to snitch to get bond. Duh. That's what's mathing to me. But these is the text messages from Sharice Mills. So this is when he sends the video. Whack says, that's it. She says, okay, thank you. Whack says, makes no sense. That wasn't nobody from 60s that did that. I hope shit solid. Makes no sense. She says, no idea. When he calls back, I'll call you. He says, okay. Then he says, I can't see
that's
that
what's
shit.
going on. right? So again, so Wack is trying to
Unless
figure out,
old boy
yo,
playing
is Luce Cannon
dirty.
being for real?
So look, Wax see, and this is the diabolical part, right? So Wax says, unless old boy playing dirty, he know who did that.
What's going on here, bruh? So then, like Luce Cannon family.
Look, unless old boy playing dirty, he knows who did that. Who? Useless. I think that's what's going on. So not only did Wack 100 send a video of somebody that was unalive, but he also confirms that Big U knows who the people was that did that.
Crazy.
So with Luce Cannon, I'm just saying, champ. I could be totally wrong. If Luce Cannon says, I got this video of this body that was unsolved. Big U made this happen. I could give you dates, the cars, I give you a license plate, and also Wack 100 says that Big U knows who did that. They bring Wack 100 in. Hey, what's all these text messages? You saying Big U knows who did that and all this other shit.
Right.
Streets of Myth says they all know who did it. It's in the streets. You know, people talk. Yeah. But talking to a lawyer for the feds is diabolical in mentioning this.
Right. Very.
He's letting the feds know, Wack know who did it. Facts. Mm-hmm. I'm about to make this move. I'm about to get bond. All defendants are released on bond. And if you want to second or you want to, ask more people about it, you can ask Wack 100, champ. That's what it sounds like to me. Scott says Wack and Luce Cannon are working together to get him home. They have to make it seem like they hate that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Mark the Shark said the same shit earlier. Like, yo, I think this shit is all a play, and I'm like, yo, I can't see how people would play like this. Know what I mean? Like, but then I'm like, like after all this is seeing that son is definitely coming home or is home or in some other custody for protection, right? Because this is all this was. It was a protective order. Boy, you may be right. That was a play to put more evidence on Big U if flew past your heads. Yo, look. No, because Mark the Shark was saying that. Like, bro, this shit may just be a play. I'm like, bro, really? Like, bro, this is crazy to me why people would play like this. But I always get caught like that. Because I'm like, bro, niggas wouldn't play like this. But now I'm starting to understand people will play like this, champ.
See, I play a lot of, like, Crusader Kings and stuff like that. So I understand, like, how some people would step over other people to get to where they need to be and stuff like that. So, yeah, if Wack really wanted Big U in jail, Luce Cannon being close would be somebody to get close to.
Bro, y'all niggas is right, because guess what? Wack 100 didn't put out all the text messages. Remember when we was doing the content and I was like, yo, it's funny that bro didn't put all the text messages out. He started at when he sent the video. So what was the conversation before you sent the video?
And she says, okay, thank you. Like, they're cool right now. Like,
right.
This is really odd.
What was the conversation? Why you not showing that part? Because this was a plan. Y'all think y'all may be right, bro. Shit was a plan. God damn, it's not Big U. It's somebody in the town who they trying to get. Bro, you got to think about it, too. Big U is the #1 man. If they could throw another body on Big U, I mean, Big U was calling the shots as far as what the paperwork was saying.
Right, but if Big U gets the heat on him and then he says, "Oh no, I was actually working for so and so," you know what I'm saying? Then they have to move up to the so and so instead of Big U, right?
Shit is crazy, bro. Cold Milk says no honor amongst thieves. These people family gotta be embarrassed, bro. It's nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. Donley says is Luce out on bail. You could tell me, champ. If you believe that Luce Cannon is out on bail, you can look at the paperwork. If you want to go to the website, you can. Yeah, man, it says all defendants are released on bond except for defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. Luce Cannon is named twice in this paperwork as a defendant, once right here and another right here. So there's no mistaking that. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta listen to I be talking a lot, champ. I'm sorry.
Money Mike's body on you, right? So I'm like, that don't even make sense. So 2-3 days go by, another 2-3 days. I said, yo, did they charge him with it? And she says, no, not yet. And then after that, I started to hear.
You said a lot. I'm sorry, guys. He said a lot more than that. He said all of this shit. This wasn't no 2-3 days worth of shit. You said Big U knows who did that, all right? But let's continue.
I'm about to get out.
But did he get out, y'all? I can recall my husband literally just called me hours ago from the feds. Did he get out? Continue.
That's where the red flag was waved. I'm like, you about to get out.
So this is why I kind of explaining like, you know, it feels like him getting the video for Luce or whatever, and Luce supposedly was telling him that Big U was going to set him up. He feels that Luce was like doing I don't know what the fuck. But chat, I hope y'all understand why I just moonwalked out that situation. Because here's my thing.
He moonwalked.
If this is true or many other things are true, it's clear that entities are using the media to probably either elicit from other parties statements of guilt, incriminating statements, or evidence that might not be known to the police.
Evidence that might not be known to the police, you guys. Once again, this situation with Money Mike, rest in peace, you know, prayers go out to your family, is old. It's not new. It's not.
How is an unsolved unaliving old? How? It does. There's no statute of limitations, champ.
Something that they don't already have. Keep going.
To help out in murders. And I'm like, it's one thing, like, I know someone like, well, you did the Warren shot, right? It's like, bro, it's one thing when you know these niggas. Like, what the fuck? Like, it feels like some Game of Thrones shit. That's something like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna just let y'all rock out. And this is why I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on with Whack and Luce, but if Whack could come to that conclusion, and I think it's a fair conclusion based on the stuff he said.
Based on the stuff he said.
I'm just praying for everybody, bro.
I'm gonna pray for you too, Act.
So you're suggesting,
hey, bro, when it comes to the feds, it's only one thing make a move. Bodies.
Right.
No, y'all know that is not true. Okay? When it comes to the feds, it ain't just bodies. So let's stop with the cap. And Adam don't know nothing from nothing. He don't know.
It's the only thing make a move.
Shorty, you don't know neither.
Right.
You not no street nigga.
They pursue other crimes as well.
No. I'm talking about, you want to get out, shit, it's bodies. So now.
Okay, in that regard, yeah.
Look. What's new? Thank you, Scott. You see, this is why I love the chat, bro. The chat is the chat always. Scott says, what's new is the feds didn't know Big U know who did it.
Right. See, this is the biggest thing that people don't get is, yes, okay, cool, sweet. The video might have been out. It might be old or anything like that. but there is nobody behind bars for it yet.
Right. If it's still an open body, bro, like, and somebody's giving information on it, like, yo, I know what happened to that body with Money Mike. I could get a
They will
video,
take it serious.
and Big U has something to do with that. Bro, they already want to throw Big U under the turf. So why not investigate that and put that one on him too? I'm just saying, just in an imaginary sense. But what's not imaginary is today, 5/6/25. I'm gonna keep showing this shit. I'm sorry, bro. All defendants are released on bond. All defendants are released on bond. God damn it. Where's that? Where's that? Here it goes. All defendants are released on bond except Henley, who was detained pending trial. All right. I'm just gonna keep reading that, champ.
Look.
He loved to make y'all believe what he's saying by repeating or speaking louder or showing his phone. You know, he's always the king of look. You guys, you know, Wack is a real good con man, right? So sometimes you got to play the game with him and see if he tells on himself. And best believe he sure did.
That's the video. You can press it if you.
I think that's the video I just showed y'all.
Oh, academics. Okay, we're gonna stop it right there, y'all. I don't know what he was watching, but he went to the wrong screen, y'all. He had booty up in the air. I'm just glad it was a female. All right, we're gonna stop with that.
Me too.
I'm bring in my special guest because he slipped up right there.
The status says unknown. The status says unknown.
I can't get anything else.
The status says unknown on the BOP website.
It says he's in LAMDC, but otherwise his release date is unknown. So, you know what I'm saying? The paperwork says everybody got a bond.
Oh my soul. All right, come on, let's continue.
What's up, special guest?
Come on, what's the deal? How you doing?
We got Jungle. Is it Jungletography TV?
Yeah, my shit Zato. My name's Zato.
Okay, we got Zato. He works with Jungletography TV.
That nigga name is Zay, not Zato. Is it Zato?
Right.
Nah, nigga, it's Zay. He said my name's Zay though. She said, all right, Zato. Yeah, that's crazy word. Yo.
Yes,
and
yes.
They are, when I tell you, the #1 location that let people know.
Yeah, well, we represent LA.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Absolutely not.
You know, even a 60s situation. This is not even the same neighborhood. So let's get that straight, right? So Cannon and I would say mainly Cannon, but I agreed. You know, we realized Wax Snake.
We gonna check it again in the morning. Like I said, bro, the paperwork says that they all got bond. Right. It says all of them are released on bond.
We're trying to figure out if he's already out now. I don't think he is out because he is going to be a witness. That's why I don't think he's out yet.
I don't know, champ.
Tendencies. And we said we was going to set him up and set a trap. So I'm going to play this audio that my husband and I recorded today because, you know, I'm working on my sound system and all that. Next time you see me, you're going to see the whole setup. The studio is getting set up. Right? So I'm going to play this audio for you. Hang on one second. Did I load it? Yes, here we go. Okay. All right.
Expose this dog because he, you know.
Shorty had the Michael Jackson jawline, champ.
Okay, so now I'm gonna play the audio with that showing. Okay.
Hello.
What's up, wife? What's up?
Man, oh man. I'm going live today and I'm gonna, you know, expose this dog because he, you know, it's time to let it out. It's time to let it out, you know. You gave him something to chew and he definitely chewed it.
Yeah. He went for the He went for the bait.
But what is the bait for? I'm still confused, bro. Or maybe I'm not confused. So y'all wanted Wack to get brought in for questioning on this unalive body, or y'all thought it was just gonna make him look bad on the internet? Y'all probably thought it was just gonna make him look bad on the internet because y'all be saying shit on the internet that y'all don't think is gonna get y'all locked up. So it was probably that. It's probably that.
So I'm recording this call. You want to tell the people what you done did?
Yeah. So I sent Wack a video a couple of months ago, right? And then I asked him to resend it just to see what he would do. And when he resent it, right, now since I was asking him about the CS2 back thing, I knew he was going to say something about me asking for the video back. So we wanted to see his true characters and his flaws, and that's what happened. And then I hear about somebody.
That's a lie, bro. That's a whole lie, bro. Y'all niggas is trying to get Big U caught up, bro. I wanted him to send it to show his true character flaws to see if he was gonna talk about it. It's crazy work. Nah, champ. Nah, bro. So that was the bait? What? That was what the bait was for? Come on now, man. What are we talking about?
X.
You wanted him to send a... Yo, see, man, this is why we do the content, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Sharice, if you see this, Champiana, I'm just reacting to the content. Don't hate your boy, Stino, all right? I'm just smarter than most grizzly bears out here, champ. Know what I'm saying? I'm smarter than your average bear, champ. Hey, Yogi Bear, oh my soul. Yeah.
You can't be mad because we smart enough to see through it.
Oh my, so they lying. It was no bait. Luce got caught trying to snitch. Now they acting like they planned it. My only question was, is it a play from Wack 100 to make it look like, oh, they're snitching and I'm not, but he was really down with it? Because I'm not gonna hold you. All defendants are released on bond except for defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. Yo, Mark the Shark, I swear I'm gonna keep reading it, champ. I swear I'm gonna keep reading it.
Let everybody know.
Hey.
Everybody keeps asking the same thing.
Yo. Oh my soul. Stino trying to clap. Nigga, I got a wifey, champ. 2 kids. I clap my shorty, champ. I'm cool.
Right? Now, since I was asking him about the CS2 back thing, I knew he was going to say something about me asking for the video back.
So that's why you asked him?
We wanted to see his true characters and his flaws, and that's what happened. And then I hear about somebody, I was supposed to do something in Utah, rob something, a smoke shop, right? Never been to Utah a day in my life. Never, ever. So, and then if you saying that, why the police don't know? Why the FBI don't know? Why is you coming up with something saying that I robbed something in Utah? You the only person your spies know. No, you just mad because I'm hearing you out and telling the truth about all your escapades. But when I tell you about how you was confessing in R&B's ear when y'all having sex about that 9-year-old girl's gonna be thick.
What?
She grow up.
Right? What?
Yes.
Hold on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. What are we doing? Wack 100 said what? Come on, man. My son really got put out there for that video, and this is called damage control. Now I don't know if Wack was talking about 9-year-olds or whatever. I'm not gonna say that he was. Luce Cannon said he was. Do I believe it? I'm not gonna say if I believe it or not. I just think it's a bit much.
Right.
I just think that shit is a bit much, bro. Like, it's like when do it stop? You got the bloody panties, you got the 9-year-old, you got this, that nigga's giving me a headache.
And if you had all this on Wack 100, and it was serious, they would have got to him.
All right, bro,
Like,
come on,
they're going to
man.
get to him. They're gonna have to do something if that is true, and they did check it out. So we'll see, obviously, but I don't know. We'll wait.
Maybe Luce gets released in the AM, bro. Maybe. I have no idea, champ. All I know is right here. It says all defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. It has Luce Cannon name multiple times as defendant, and it actually says Tremaine Ashley Williams and the rest of them each will be known as defendant, champ. And it says defend all defendants, champ. I mean, he may just be getting all his paperwork together and getting that money up, and she gonna drop that bread and get him out. I don't know. I seen the video. Wack told the female to what? Her what? So they can be together? Man.
That is wild.
Wow.
See, again, that might have been one of his clubhouse thoughts or whatever. I'm not saying it was, but
Wow, son. Nah, bro. This is why we on the side of the content that we do. We got objective. We objective here. Joshua Santos, salute. We not jumping either way, champ. We sitting back and we like, all y'all tweaking.
right.
Streets of Myth says, nah, he home, bro. It's not saying on the phone that it's from a federal prison. I didn't hear it yet. Let's listen to see if it does say it. Oh my God, bro.
R&B was telling me all kind of stuff. Like she was telling me about he be whispering all the people that took advantage of him, the other women he accused, that 9-year-old paid. But when I tell you about how you was confessing in R&B's ear when y'all having sex about that 9-year-old girl's gonna be thick.
Wait, what?
She grow up. Yes. R&B was telling me all kind of stuff. Like she was telling me about he be whispering all the people that took advantage of him, the other women he be dreaming about. People be saying that, and she was thinking it was therapeutic. And she was like, just tell me all your problems, what's going on with your cash. And then it just got weird to her. So she just been moving back, but she was like, he be hitting all thighs. Oh, no, nothing. So believe me, it's gonna go big. All the stuff that he did, I was already 10 steps ahead of him. Everything he did, begging me for money, begging me to do deals.
Why has it not said federal? You are being recorded by a federal jail, champ.
And like I told you, I'm like, it don't sound like the Luce that we heard on the other calls. It sounds different.
Listen how long he talking without the operator interrupting. Ain't it only supposed to be 10-minute phone calls too? It do sound more clear than normal. Didn't want to believe it. Yo, bro. Too quiet in the background for sure, bro. The Star Report sent me here like a week ago. Best show reporting, hands down. Salute to Ted Kennedy and salute to the Star Report. My son Star Terrain, man. Salute to my son the Evil Star, champ. But like I said, man, it says Tremaine Ashley Williams, and all the rest of the defendants are out on bond. Where is it? Oh, yes. Out on bond, pending trial, champ. Not gonna hold you. That's just what it says. Argue with y'all's mamas, champ. Right. The brother Sid show said he's in his counselor's office. Champ. Champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, let's listen to see if it cuts him off, champ.
And all this other stuff like that. He's a goofy.
And he's trying to say like, oh, he did you favors by doing these little podcast deals and things like that, and podcast interviews, and things like that. When truth be told, he kept asking you if you got anything.
He kept asking to get on things, but I don't know if back on Fig is little. He wanted to do the Blue Devil and the Haters World. He wanted to do ESO World with DJ Clue and ESO. He wanted to do all the podcasts that I was doing. They wasn't invited him. Nobody messed with him. They was only doing it because I asked them, can I bring wax? That's it.
Streets the Myth says she timing him, but it's not saying that it's supposed to interrupt him randomly. Facts. So yeah, she is gonna say, "Oh, you got a few seconds left," and hang up the phone. But you know, they fake smart.
Right.
Like they'll outsmart you if you let them.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You gotta watch shit just how people watch this show, because I'm a small podcaster. Me and Mark the Shark, we got a small channel. This is a small page. We just building. So people come in here and they watch this content objectively to argue. Oh no, that's not true. Is it true? Or no? This how you gotta watch their content too. Don't just like somebody and believe what they say, because they can spin a narrative on you.
Right. Challenge us. I appreciate all y'all challenging us, because then it gives us a chance to show the work.
Right, exactly. I mean, just brain power, champ. These guys are not smarter than me or Mark the Shark. They just not smarter than anybody here that's in the Republic. Even y'all. This is why y'all here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And did they pay him to be on that interview, honey?
No. What did you say he was gonna pay?
Oh God. Okay, I just wanted you to say that on the record, because it's just so funny how he's spinning this narrative. He said you gave him a little change and you probably ate off on top of it or some shit. Like, come on now.
Why is he lying? No, that's a lie. When I was when I brought like the street beef thing in a smoke vape.
This call is from a federal prison.
There it goes.
Way late.
There it goes. But it did happen. It did happen. So we can't say it didn't happen. It did happen. Now a conspiracy theorist may say, "Oh, they just had it. He had it recorded with the piece already." And But she did. But this is a recording, so this may be from yesterday. This paperwork came out today, champ. This paperwork came out today. She's not on the phone with him. She's listening to a recording.
Yeah, because he didn't have enough time unless he took somebody else's time to call back. Which, again, I mean, would kind of make the whole theory of him not being in jail. Because that would get him in trouble.
He would be calling today and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yeah, but come on, champ, let's not reach." I'm not reaching. I heard it. But she did say this call is not from today. She said that.
Right.
So I got a recording when I was talking to Luce Cannon. She didn't say it was from today. And the reach is not there, champ. This shit was filed today. So I'm just saying. But it does say it. It does say it. On my soul.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that's telling them what to pay him, and I'm getting paid.
Right, you got your own deal. You didn't eat off of his deal. You got your own deal. You even got Brick Baby that deal too, right?
Of course.
Come on now.
The T-shirts, when he was wearing T-shirts and stuff like that with on Vlad and all that stuff like that, he was getting paid to do that because it was my plug, and he was fucking him off. Every deal that I hooked him up with, he fucked off. So it's like he just be coming, but we knew he was a snake.
TER. Here it goes, bro. I'll let you read it, bro. Termaine, like termite. Termaine. TERMAINE. Ashley Williams. Lord, now it's a recording. Now that y'all heard the interruption, we was waiting to hear, but she already said that it was
because they didn't have enough time last time we watched them. He had to record something and then send it to her.
Right.
That's what they said.
And that was
So,
from yesterday.
Right. And
Right.
again, if it was a recording, like on a phone or something like that, like an audio note, then it wouldn't have the interruption, I don't think. So to me, that's kind of weird.
I personally think the call is from yesterday when he was speaking to her and got cut off, and he had to call back. Yeah, that's just what it is. It's a recording from yesterday.
I just remember she said that to record something and she'll play it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So,
on my soul. I mean, listen, we not trying to do nothing but react to the content, champ. That's it. It's content.
Money Mike's body on you, right? Want it why they
That's
wanted
it.
it. You know, we gonna kick it off a little bit. I get a call.
Wait, hold on. It's the wrong video.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew it, but I've been saying it. That's why when
you know,
I got sick and tired of it, I started calling him out for page. I told him and what's his name, so and so, like, bro, where y'all at? Let's pull up and let's talk and get this out the way, right? But none of them wanted to show up. So at the end of the day, it's like I already been knew it was. I knew this was going to happen.
Of course, and now he's going on this whole world tour, trying to spread the world, the news of you asking for this Money Mike video, right? But mind you, we threw that bone, and he bit it.
What bone?
Thank you for the free press. Thank you so much for the free press, because it doesn't show anything. That video has been circulating in.
Yo, Smoke, tomorrow when you check it again and he's not in jail no more because they paid the bond or whenever, you know, they got to get to a bonds bailsman and all this other shit to get him out. When he gets out, I want you to come back here and be like, yo, bro, I can't front the paperwork that you showed was valid. That's all, bro. Just come back and show love, bro. Like, we not looking up nothing else, bro. Not gonna hold you.
Right.
We not looking up nothing else. We already looked it up a couple of times.
Did it on
bro.
screen, did it on live. I mean, I don't know what else you want to do.
He may still be locked up as of now, but I think he's gonna get out within the morning. And when he does, just pop out and show us some love. Like, Stino, I can't front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no hard feelings.
That's all.
I mean,
that's all.
We're not trying to like rub it in anybody's face. We're trying to say this is the research we did all day
and night,
and this is what we found.
That's
it.
That's all.
Everything. That's nothing that's going to help you or benefit you. For one, you're not in the video. For two, Big, you had nothing to do with it. So really and truly, he was stupid to fall for the bait.
So on this one, where is it, champ? Whack 100 says, unless old boy playing dirty, he knows who did that. Who? Useless. I think that's what's going on. Oh, do you think he's trying to set up Cannon? It just keeps getting worse. Ain't no trying. So Big U knows who committed the body. That's all I need to be said, champ. That's all I need to be said. And we're going to bring you in and ask you how you know that knowledge. That's Pacer, bro. That's the most valid website in the country. It's a federal website. Bro, trust me, as soon as we get off live, Compton Rick Rock is going to do the content. Everybody's going to do the content. Salute to Compton Rick Rock. Everybody's going to do the content. Facts.
And now he got everybody talking about it. Thank you for the free press. Thank you for keeping us in the algorithm. Thank you for having Act speak on us once again. Because, you know, Act heard yesterday, too. And didn't he just say, I'm no longer doing anything with Luce and Cannon? I mean, Luce and Whack. Gotcha. Thank you. Yes. So I actually did a whole public service announcement
Bobby
talking about
Z,
he's not
salute,
covering
champ.
anything on you and Whack no more.
Yes.
But he goes and covers that. You know why? Because Whack set that up because he's trying to do a whole world tour. You know what I'm saying? But thank you. We want you to do the world tour. Thank you.
But shout out to Academics, shout out to Adam, shout out to Flacco, shout out to
Well, Flacco ain't take my call recently, so I don't know what happened. I think Flacco also, I don't know, whacked out up in his ears. But, at the end of the day, Flacco will see the light. I'm sure one day he'll see the light.
Yo, bro, we should add like NBA tracker ticker somewhere.
Yo, right?
That'd be fire, right? I'm gonna try to see if I can find something like that and have like who's
I
playing
can
and all that.
definitely.
You look for that?
I could definitely get that going for you.
Yeah, but that should be fire, bro. I mean, just have it like at the top, like scrolling across the top, whatever games is playing. I mean, salute to Carlos for keeping us notified.
Yes.
Whack is been doing. You know what I'm saying?
And he's trying to use people to run his stories and talk his stories. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, they got the content. No, you gave them the content. You gave them the content, Scary. Okay? Yes, you gave it to them because you know why? You don't want to be the one telling it, but you still telling it anyways. It all came from you, buddy old pal. You acting like you had to go search and call your people and ask your people for the content. No, you had it because Candace sent it to you months ago or whenever, how long ago you sent it. I don't know. I already had that video on his phone, buddy. You took the bait and you bit.
I think Sharice honestly doesn't understand what's going on. She believes everything that Luce Cannon tells her. This is why Luce Cannon is with her and not with Gigi. Gigi snapped out of that shit fast. Like, hold on, this nigga's bugging, bro. Like, ain't none of this shit real. You know what I'm saying? But Shorty, Sharice, she believes everything Son say. He's telling her it's for a certain reason, and it's not, bro. Son really just lying, bro. He's lying, bro. He used that video against Big U, bro, to get Bond, bro. That's exactly what's going on, bro. But he lying to her, bro, and she just a ditzy. Oh yeah, all right, Ken. Or some Jack A. Harry shit, bro. On my soul, some Jack A. Harry shit.
Yo, she is definitely trying to use this whole thing to propel herself into stardom.
Oh man, she not seeing the play, bro. We rebuilding television, bro. And I want everybody that do content react to this shit, man. React to your boy Stino and Mark the Shark, son. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial. These are the defendants: Henley Jr., Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Tremaine Ashley Williams, Armani Afaliji, Frederick Blanton, Tiffany Sandrika Hines. All right. Luce Cannon name is on here not once but twice. And then right under it, it says all of these people, each individually defendant. So they're all each and individually defendant. And it says all defendants are released on bond, except Henley. I was just saying. Let's play devil's advocate. At one point of time, Whack and Luce was saying he's coming home. He separated himself from Big U. Whack words now bond denied 2 times. And this video thing is the speculation of listen, man. We've been saying that they're wilding for saying that Luce Cannon is coming home on a RICO charge and all this other shit when you've been telling on himself and all that.
Yeah, I think honestly the play is, I mean, as long as Big U goes down, I don't think anybody else cares. As long as they get out, right?
All defendants are released on bond except for Henley, who is detained pending trial. This is a protective order to protect all of these people that got out because they are now considered CWs, which is confidential witnesses. This is just facts. I think we're underestimating her. Then she diabolical.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's the other thing too. I was thinking she is like that Tammy Cowens from the Big Meech thing.
Oh my soul. Sleazy says old heads know her just as Jack K. 227 Jack K. Champ. My soul. I think they hitting that panic button. Whack hit him hard with this one. She makes me think there's something there, bro. Whack 100 said it makes no. This is the video. It makes no sense. That wasn't nobody from 60, so he's indicating that he knows who did it. I hope shit's solid. It makes no sense. Then he says, unless old boy playing dirty, he knows who did that. Sharice Mills texts him and says, who? Useless. I think that's what's going on. And we all know who Useless is.
Right.
Okay. That's all. That's it, bro. Straight up.
Hey, I mean, hood news, you might be correct. She is definitely like gaining clout from this. She's definitely getting her page up off the ground.
Nah, see, look, it said both. It said confidential informant, and it said where is it? Where is it? Man, I think it's up here.
Oh, defendant.
No, it said C and CW. I'm just trying to find where it was.
Alt F.
Oh yeah. Alt F. Nope, that's not it.
Oh, is it Control F? My bad. I'm tired.
CW. All right. Is that it?
I think that was the only instance of CW.
Yep. So it says CW materials includes any information relating to a confidential informant or cooperating witness. So yeah, it's a cooperating witness on my show. Nasty work.
It's Googleable. The content was on Reddit a long time ago. What are you talking about? Stupid. How's that gonna help your case? Oh shoot, you got 3 seconds, baby. You gonna call me back?
All right. Yeah, I'll call you back in now.
All right, so that is that. So you guys wondered, why did we text Whack that? We text Whack that to set him in a trap, and he fell for it. And to clear up, Flacco is not on the other side. He actually still cool with Cannon. We actually spoke today. So Flacco, we love you. We appreciate you. And we look forward to you covering more on Luce. Jungle Zay, what you think about it?
Let me ask you a question though. But why would he send you the video though? Even if Luce asked for that in the feds, why would he send that to you?
That is the question of the hour. I'm so glad, because that was something I was going to touch on, right? That shows you how much the police he is. And
Yo, look, bro. I'm not going to hold you. Y'all niggas is in y'all 40s. Grown as hell, bro. This is crazy, bro. I don't want to play like this. This is me. I don't want to play like this. Y'all niggas can leave me out of those reindeer games, bro. I'm good. I stay with my little couple hundred people watching and little monetization bread. I'm cool with that, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, bro. This is the whole thing is they're gonna throw smut, dirt, and all this other stuff, and we gotta kind of sit here and figure out what's the truth.
Yeah, look. We got to do like this, champ, right? We got to get the little air blower, and we got to.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, champ.
Yeah.
And we got to get through all the smoke and mirrors. And And we got to get to what the fuck it really is, champ. Yeah. Before you tell us, we going to know what's up. Are you crazy? Niggas sending bodies to niggas that's in the feds and this and that, bro. Listen, man. Let's continue.
My husband a snitch?
Wow.
Come on. And mind you, it took him less than a minute to send it to me. So if it took you less than a minute, you ain't call nobody, you ain't reach out to nobody. He sent it right away. Just like he had my nude videos in his phone because he been had it. Why? Because he's gearing up with the troops. What man keeps nude videos of his boy's woman in his phone? Again.
Oh, he posted them?
Yeah, well, they're using someone to filter it, and they're acting like it was all posted and this and that and the third. Listen, I put that on OnlyFans years ago. I don't give a shit.
You wrong. You fine anyway. You can do that.
And I had a good old time. Okay, ain't nobody worried about that. Okay, my body looked great. All right, and that chocolate.
Hey, you ain't gotta tell me. We know.
By the jar.
Yo, who is this Jungle Zay nigga, bro? You ain't got to tell me your body look right. We know. Like, bro, you don't talk to niggas' wives like that, bro. Like, you don't talk to them. I'm saying, like, Mark the Show, I never talk to your wife like that. Like, she be like, nah, man, like, yeah, bro, I'm not about to say that. Like, yo, shit, man, you got to tell me, man, that ass looking right. I know. My son trying to pipe. He don't know that.
That would be fighting words.
That nigga don't know that Luce Cannon and all the rest of the defendants have been released on bond, except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. Champion.
For 200 a pop. All right. So best believe I got people right now in my DMs praying for the day I open it back up.
She said again, she did ask for the video. He sent it in 1 minute. Now, this is a question I have for y'all. Do y'all think that was the end of that?
Right.
Do y'all think they just asked for the video to prove that he is the feds, and then that's that, and then it's not going to be going further to, like, bro, come on now. Come on, bro. Y'all are bugging. It's content. It's crazy, yo. Content. I don't want no part of it. Jolie Armstrong says, God, she is so cringe. I can't. I'm truly lost. So now there's more major beef between Luce and Whack 100. Bro, I don't know what's going on between them. All I know is Whack 100 sent a video of somebody getting bodied to potentially help Luce Cannon. But he also implicates that he and Big U knows who committed this body in this video. And then all of a sudden, all defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is pending trial. You on mute, Mark the Shark.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
No, you good.
Also, I wanted to say that the text messages were also sent at 10:27 at night.
10:27, 10:28, champ. Yep. You're right.
Yep.
That nigga was in
he
his
had
bed.
all day to prepare all that.
Bro, listen, and it's crazy because these are the only 3 text messages that we seen. Where's the other text messages? How was the conversation before whoever asked to send the video and the video got sent? What was the conversation like? Are y'all corrupt together? I think both of them was probably working to get Luce Cannon out. On my soul. Nasty word. On an open unsolved case. This is a whole play on the open unsolved, right, bro? Right.
Yep.
Who is she like, bro? That nigga's not fooling.
It's been shut down since me and my husband got married, right? Because
yo, can I clip this live, bro? You want to know what, Kai? Not only can you clip the live, bro, but I encourage you to clip the live. I encourage that. Just make sure you put my name in the title or in the description. You don't gotta put it in the title. Put it in the description. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tustino, whatever. It's all good, champ. Even if you don't do that, I encourage you to clip it. This is what we do content for everybody to react to it. We react to content. Y'all can definitely react to this.
And that's the thing too. If you guys also need any help finding any of this information on your own, well, let us know. We can help
On my
you
soul,
out.
yeah, bro. Yes, sir. You know the vibes. Yeah, man, it's nasty work.
Once you get married, you don't do those things. Some people do it, like Adam and his girl. You know, kudos to them. But for me,
You don't think about starting it back?
Nah, those days are long gone. I had a good time. This was during COVID. I was bored. You know what I'm saying? And I just, it was entertainment and I made money. I was like, yo, this is fun. Shit, I'm a freak. I had a good
Man,
old
you're gonna make $1 million now.
Listen, I made millions.
Bro is trying to encourage Luce Cannon wife to start her OnlyFans back again. He got the phone under the belly button. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's nasty work. It's nasty work. If Luce and Wack was cool, he wouldn't have said he snitched for sending the video. Listen, I don't know what these niggas would say. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what they would say. I don't know. I don't know no more.
Right.
I don't know
what their
no
benefit
more.
is or any of that. So they could be doing this for their own benefit, for somebody else's benefit, for nobody's benefit.
I don't even know. The only thing I know is this. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. What defendants? These defendants right here. Tremaine Ashley Williams is one of these defendants that was released on bond. And this is from today or yesterday now, right? 5/6/2025. That's the only thing for certain that I know. That's the only thing for certain in this world about these niggas that I know for sure is niggas is released on bond except for Big U and everybody's telling. It's the only thing I'm kind of, I'm saying? Content and clout is a mean mixture. Nah, champ. You want to know what's a mean mixture? When you take that Clouder Team Max 5000, right? Which is supposed to take in 4 bites. You see how big that pill is? But you take it in 1 bite. And then on top of that, you rinse it down with some Clouder Team Mist, champ. Now that is the combination of all, champ. I'm not going to hold you. Salute to y'all for knowing what the deadliest combination of all is, champ. Salute to y'all. Salute, champ. Understand? But that's what the combination is, champ. It's that Clouditine Max now in Black Wildberry, champ. You heard? And the Clouditine Mist. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts.
Back then, it's all good. I make money in all avenues. OnlyFans wasn't the only revenue I could make.
Nah, I already know. I already know for sure.
Plenty of businesses that Wack don't even.
He don't care about none of that. He's gonna see that
about my Airbnbs,
that light bright cheeks, champ.
And mind you, Wack, they're all been relocated. When someone throws me a threat, right?
So you relocated all your Airbnbs? How the fuck do you do that?
Or all her businesses or something like that? Like, what are you talking about, lady? You
Bro.
can't relocate Airbnbs like that.
Hold on, bro.
Nothing about. All he knows is about my Airbnbs, which who gives a shit? And mind you, Wack, they're all been relocated.
How do you relocate 60 plus Airbnbs that you say you have? Am I bugging? Like, am I wilding or is she wilding, bro? Is Raven Simone wilding right now, champ? Is that so Raven bugging right now, champ? You said you got 63 Airbnbs. How do you relocate 60? How do you relocate one Airbnb, champ?
And why would you have to relocate them, huh? Because somebody knows?
Bro, what? How do you? I just need somebody to explain this to me. How do you pick up a crib and relocate the whole crib somewhere else, bro? What's up, bro?
See, this is how I think and why I think. that he's cooperating, because if you have to relocate all your Airbnbs because your name's on the lease, then yes, it would be redacted because of the Protection Act.
Yo, bro, this shit get me. Yo, bro, this shit get me tight, bro. Like, bro, this shit get me mad, bro, because people just be talking and they really think that y'all are dumb. Like, this is why I started doing content in the first place, because people be thinking that I'm dumb as a viewer. You could just say whatever you want to say to me.
Right. And also, good thing, Hood News, he was appointed a court attorney.
That's
So, I don't
because,
know.
yo, bro, listen, if I knew I was about to make a move to tell, I probably wouldn't need a lawyer neither.
Right. Crazy, isn't it?
Where's that, champ? All defendants, all defendants are released on bond, except Henley, who is detained pending trial. What defendants, you ask? Champ, once again, Tremaine Ashley Williams, aka Luce Cannon, and Tremaine Ashley Williams, aka Luce Cannon. All right. Filed when, you ask? Today, champ. 5/6/2025. I just gotta redo that for all the people that just be joining. I must have did that about 50 times, but god damn it, we gonna keep doing it, champ.
They'll learn.
Bro said next thing she gonna say is she produced tracks for the Locks. Salute to Vinny Idol, man. I got a couple of Vinny Idol tracks that I did, man. Salute to Yonkers and all that too, man. It's nasty work, man.
When someone throws me a threat, right?
You and R&B never hung out?
I act on it. Of course, we hung out a couple times, and Wack was cock blocking that. I'm gonna say cock block because he was acting like he was cock blocking. Okay, he was so jealous the fact that me and R&B was getting cool and close. He did not want us to hang out. He's like, you fucking up my deals. He would get so mad at her for being cool with me. I'm like, nigga, you're not the woman here. Let her chill. We wanted to go hiking. We wanted to hang out. She had to save my number under hair braider in her phone because the nigga was so mad when he see me in her call log. Okay, so let's talk about it. All right, I'm sorry. Your man talked about my bloody panties. I ain't no saving you now. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not going to release her original audios, but we do have audios of her talking on the phone and spreading all your business, Wack, and talking about all the problems y'all have. And talking about
R&B?
Yes. She sent me videos of her cussing him out. Okay? Come on, it's crazy, right? And you see, I wouldn't stoop that low.
Yo, bro, right? So, I don't say I got like my problem with Gigi, but the reason why I sort of fall out of watching everything she posts is because a lot of that shit be like relationship filler. I don't really care about niggas' relationships, bro. Like, I don't really care about if R&B massage this nigga Wack 100 head and his shave his scalp, and she talked about how dirty his feet was. I don't really care about that. What I care about is, what's that, champ? All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial. That's what I care about, champ. That's all I care about, right? I don't really care about relationship woes and all that shit. Shorties is gonna break up with niggas, and niggas is gonna break up with shorties and say the worst of the worst about them. What I care about is all defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. This video that was sent of an unsolved body, and everybody saying that they know that Big U know what happened with that. That's what I care about. I'm not gonna lie. On my soul. He said, I don't care how someone. Yeah, bro, I don't.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. She put that out there, so again, nobody can be mad.
That's what I care about.
But look what he did. He
Can I ask you a personal question?
Trying to spare her, and I kept telling
Can
her.
I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
And you gonna be 100% honest?
Absolutely.
Is Wack going broke?
Going? He is.
He broke?
Come on, he is. If not, it doesn't take rocket science to figure that out. Okay, he's the type who'll make a little quick change off a deal and spend it all in a day or so. He's not good with his money. You know, my husband's kind of the same way, but thank the Lord he has me, because I teach him how to do finances. We got stocks, we got this, that. You know, I teach him that. But when you
always teach you.
When you're used to making fast money, you spend it fast. That's a fact. See, for me, I'm like, they call me a Trini Jew. I don't like to spend money on nothing. Okay, if I can save it, I'll save it. But then I have my things where I like nice shoes and certain things, and I'll spend it on that. But it equals out to me. I was like, oh, I save on this, I can buy this. That's just how I am.
Sure.
You know, but Wack is definitely not having. There's people in the comments talking about incredible diapers.
When you and Wack was together, when Wack and Luce kind of got when they got cool. Remember, because they was beefing at first. When they got cool, y'all was together.
When Wack and Cannon was talking, we were together. Yes.
No, I'm saying when they got back cool. Remember when they was beefing, and then
they
got cool.
They got cool recently, like 2023. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all was together then.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I'm asking. That's what
they got cool 2022, and we were together. They hung out. He would come to the house, be on the couch, chilling, talking kumbaya and all that. They sat on my couch and planned out their no jumper interview. Okay, Cannon.
Nah, she ain't just say that, bro.
I know, right?
Yo, son, everything we say be facts. Mark the Shark. Can I have an air high five, please?
I know, right?
Thank
Bam.
you. Thank you, bro. Bro, she said, she said Wack 100 sat on her couch, right? And planned the no jumper interview where he told on Big U. Didn't we say Wack 100 had to coach him to say this shit, bro?
Right.
He had a vendetta already against Big U, bro. Yo, son. Nah, bro. Bro. I retire after this, bro. I don't need to do no more, bro. This is too much. I don't want to go to somebody else and I got to do this shit again. We already cracked the code on these guys, bro.
I know, right? I was gonna say, I'm like, we don't even need to see the end of this case. We're good.
Yo, this is so. Yo, she's wildin'. On my soul. Ah, man, bro. Oh yeah, he was coaching him, bro. Rewind.
Be on the couch, chilling, talking kumbaya and all that. They sat on my couch and planned out their no jumper interview.
Oh man, this shit. I need to smoke again. Oh man, bro. Wow, son. Wow.
People thought we were haters and all this other stuff. I mean,
wow.
Like
okay, so now because she said what y'all said is facts, it's been facts since I said it before. This is just reaffirming what niggas said.
I don't know if you've been around here, like, you know, we've been saying this. I don't know if you can look back at the content.
Yo, listen, this is something that was said already, bro. Like, I don't.
Ask anybody here.
I really don't think that. I mean, Luce Cannon may have said that, but it was too strategic, bro. The first interview, this was what y'all doing, bro. This shit was crazy. I believe her. I don't know. Y'all don't have to believe it. I believe it, champ. I'm not gonna lie. It makes sense. It's logical. On my soul, bro. Yo, bro, it's crazy, man. The only time I ever see Wack the happiest is when he's in front of his master tap dancing. On my soul. Me too. Y'all niggas see the thumbnail? Yes, this is us right here, champ. Y'all niggas see that beautiful thumbnail right there, champs.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at that, champ. My soul, we got that nigga in Django, champ. Django.
Okay, Cannon paid Wax $7,500, not $75,000.
Hold on, champ. Though. Hold on.
And we were together. They hung out. He would come to the house, be on the couch, chilling, talking, kumbaya, and all that. They sat on my couch and planned out their no jumper interview.
Crazy
okay?
word.
Cannon paid Wax $7,500, not $75,000. $7,500. I don't know where you get the $75,000 from. $7,500. He paid him.
He said he did it for free.
I have the receipts.
So Luce Cannon paid. This is what she's saying. Luce Cannon paid Wack 100 $7,500 to go up to no jumper. This is why Adam is gonna fire niggas, bro. Because, like, bro, if Adam didn't get PC of that bread, bro, it's like y'all be getting the end, and y'all could bring people up there, and y'all be getting paid from the people, and Adam too. It's like y'all double dipping.
Right.
Like.
Okay.
Man, he just said he did it for free. He said just keep that. I'm gonna let you do this for free.
Please. He didn't. He says that because he don't want to get in trouble from Adam. Because didn't Adam say anybody that doing underhand tables things gonna get fired? Yep. Adam, he charged us. He got paid.
Wack ain't scared of Adam. Wack ain't scared of Adam though.
Wack
I think Wack run Adam.
After that no jumper incident. What you mean? He was begging for his job because Adam for sure was firing him.
Begging?
How convincing? I had nothing to do with it. You had nothing to do with it. Come on, Wack. Cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all all planned. I had nothing after that no jumper incident. What you mean? He got paid.
Wack ain't scared of Adam. Wack ain't scared of Adam though.
Wack
I think Wack run Adam.
After that no jumper incident. What you mean? He was begging for his job because Adam for sure was firing him.
Begging?
How convincing? I had nothing to do with it. You had nothing to do with it. Come on, Wack. Cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all all planned that for PR. Y'all didn't realize how bad it was, it's going to be or whatever, what the situation is. I'm sorry for those who got hurt. And along with it, I had no knowledge of any of that. I was home in Vegas taking care of my child. So I had no clue that was all going on. And truth be told, that morning, I didn't even know he was going to California. I found out as he said, baby, I'm going to go to California. I'm going with Wack. We're going to do the show. I said, okay, cool. That's all I knew.
Do you think Wack?
Wack is gone. He's gone, bro. They're going to, listen. And this is exactly how it's going to go. They're going to bring him in for questioning. I could tell he knows this because he's so scared about this shit. He's telling people not to talk about it, right? They're going to bring him in for questioning about this video and information on Big U. Then what they're going to do is charge him or try to charge him with the Jay Reed shit.
Mm-hmm.
These are both open cases, bro. She's saying he knew. Yes, bro. Yes. She's saying they planned the no jumper incident, bro. What? Yo.
Yeah, crazy theory here, right? Maybe the government actually wanted Big U and Wack all along. So they did this.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, brother. Yo, listen. Nigga, the boys want everybody, champ. They not picking and choosing.
I know.
Hey, if all you bagels want to come in here, champ, behind these bars, y'all bagels are welcome. We have enough room for all bagels, champ. Champ.
Got hurt, and along with it, I PR. Do with it. He was begging for his job.
Wack ain't scared of Adam. Wack ain't scared of Adam though.
You.
I
Wack was
think Wack
begging
run Adam.
after that no jumper incident. What you mean? He was begging for his job because Adam for sure was firing him.
Begging?
How convincing? I had nothing to do with it. You had nothing to do with it. Come on, Wack. Cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all all planned that for PR. Y'all didn't realize how bad it was, it's going to be or whatever, what the situation is. I'm sorry for those who got hurt and along with it. I had no knowledge of any of that.
Bitch, you got knowledge on all that because you just said that. And I'm not gonna keep doing this because we've been live for 3 hours. So if you want to go back, y'all could go back and check all the paperwork. You can believe what you want to believe. One more time, champ. All right, just one more time, because it just bothers me that people come in here and just say certain shit. It do still. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. What defendants, champ? Termaine Ashley Williams. The date 5/06/25. And that's just what it is. United States versus the defendants. If y'all want to go back, y'all can go back, argue when this shit go off, champ. Facts. Yo, argue when this goes on. Hocus 4/5 salute, nigga. When you gonna start making content again, nigga? What's up?
All right.
What's up,
that's the
Hocus?
thing. I was a big fan.
Come on, Hope. When you gonna make content again, nigga? I need you to start making content again, champ. You heard? But yeah, like I said, man, y'all can go on Pacer and go look that up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was home in Vegas taking care of my child. So I had no clue that was all going on. And truth be told, that morning, I didn't even know he was going to California. I found out as he said, baby, I'm going to go to California. I'm going with Wack. We're going to do the show. I said, okay, cool. That's all I knew.
Do you think Wack set that up?
Absolutely. 100%.
Wow.
110%.
Wow.
So anyways, truth be told,
Wack is going down.
People are acting like they're innocent and this and that just to save their ass. Okay? They're just trying to save their ass. Okay, Micro PP need to go sit his ass down somewhere and stop with his nonsense, trying to bring up other cases and other things and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We got Jungle Zay here. He covered that Money Mike video years ago when it happened. Mm-hmm. There's no way in hell Cannon could have ever used that video for evidence.
So Cannon can't use the video for evidence? You a goddamn lie. That video was unsolved. And y'all are indicating that Big U knows what happened. It's just as simple as that. Big U is the main defendant.
Right.
It's that simple. It's just that simple. Wack said he was supplying burners to the 60s through Big U in the interview. He's going. And if he don't go, he's definitely working.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you working, if you wild out too much, bro, they'll still tag you, bro.
So, perfect example. I'm from Boston, and Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger was an informant who, so come on, it can happen. Doesn't mean he's protected.
The police gonna interview her ass too. She know too much.
Mm-hmm.
She know too much, bro. If this get crazy, this is why. Where's that? All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley. That is still locked up pending trial, champ.
Yeah.
My son made it happen. My son made it happen.
So let's get
crazy.
Nah, hell no, they for sure got it because it's on YouTube with 65 million.
It don't matter if the video's on YouTube or whatever. Nobody indicated somebody know what happened with that. You got two people saying they know what happened with that. Luce Cannon and Wack 100. That makes it something that they could maybe try to indict Big U with. And all defendants are released on bond except for defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial, champ.
Got 65 million views.
let's cut that shit out and take away that false narrative. And now I'm sure y'all seen the new stuff. Now he's talking about Utah.
He probably got it off YouTube. I mean, that's why I got it. He probably got it off YouTube too.
No, he got it from his phone because Cannon sent it to him.
Why you keep saying Cannon sent the nigga the video originally, and it's just like it's red flags. It's red flags, bro. It's too much. Y'all niggas all want to know so much. God damn, bro, it's backfiring on Wack. Yo, listen, it's gonna backfire on everybody.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't see anybody getting away with this, like, without their credibility, like, tarnished somehow.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
Okay, and then you want to talk about this Utah thing. Cannon has never been to Utah. So he says, you know, obviously I'm going off of his words. I wasn't around him at the time, but I kid you not, he don't even travel like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, Cannon don't even really have a passport. He does not travel like that unless it's like LA, Miami, Vegas. That's it. That's all he knows. Maybe Atlanta. He's a hood nigga. Okay, you know, hood niggas don't really travel like that. It's a fact.
So how do they got him on? How if just say all the stuff he went on there and said he lied about, how can they still charge him for that shit?
It's very easy.
Because it's entertainment. Everybody knew he was just talking, so how can they actually charge him for this?
Because they don't give a shit. They'll take you down. They'll take you down. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they're not going to arrest you without evidence. They may question you, but they're not going to. The feds, maybe the police. The feds is not about to. They not about to do all that, and they don't know something. They not. His story clearly lined up with what happened at that dispensary, bro. Come on, man.
Right.
Somebody, one of their witnesses say, "Oh yeah, he was there," and then they see him talking about all this nonsense. They're gonna say, "Okay, let's book him. Let's book him," because we're told our lawyers have been. We have a team. They've been going through everything piece by piece. Not one audio you see. As of right now, they're up to, I think, like almost 8,000 they've been through so far out of the 20. But out of the 8,000, not one has Luce Cannon in it. But anyways, Jungle J, I have so much to cover. I appreciate you joining us and
I appreciate you
validating this situation with the Money Mike video.
If I was on here and I was like, yo, I did this and this and that for the Gambino crime family and right. And I did this robbery and I robbed these celebrities and all, you goddamn right. They're coming.
Right.
Period. They coming. They got 20,000 hours of tapes. And she talk about her defense team, which is unknown. The defense team done look through everything and all this other shit, and there's nothing pertaining to Luce Cannon. I mean, listen, man. All I know is this, man. That's all I know, man. All defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who was detained pending trial. It's the only thing I know for sure, and that's for certain. Facts.
I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna finish up here. Please
let me get a little screenshot of this real quick. Just give me 10 seconds. Hold on, let me turn it on. Yeah. I just wanna say thank you. I appreciate you. You look beautiful, girl. Thank you.
This nigga Mook or something? You look beautiful, girl. This nigga may be Mook.
Yeah, that was my feeling at the end. I was like, yo, I can't tell. I'm not even gonna try, actually.
Some Mook man.
I appreciate you for answering my questions. I don't know why. We really don't have no affiliation. I don't know Luce Cannon. I don't have no affiliation. We just want to get out the truth. We just looking for the truth.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Zay. You have a blessed one.
Hey, thank you so much.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. So we're going to get back to our regular scheduled program here. So, So if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bothered, if you see Wack is just so hot and bo because I called him out his name? Is that what all it takes for a man to go and flip on his homie like that? That's crazy to me. You know, that's crazy. And it's funny for Adam to go and do that live, but literally, you know, a day after, because, you know, it was recorded on a Thursday. This was posted after that. And he goes and he posts this mood with me and my husband kissing. It's kind of, you know, Adam be playing games. Adam, what's up? What you trying to do here? Hilarious, right? So hilarious. Anyways, yeah, so the whole Utah thing, as you can see, Candace said in the video, in the audio, he's never even been to Utah. So now let's cover this next fake story that Wack is saying he paid money for a PI, right? He's talking, this is so little. I don't know why this thing does that. Okay, so Wack posted on his story, I guess yesterday or this morning. It was sent to me this morning, so I'm not sure. Don't quote me. He posted something about a 2007 incident or report or arrest, right? And he says this on one of his comments. Someone commented, and I got sent this by my team. Shout out to my team. He paid a PI $8,700 to find out about this case and the Utah thing and blah, blah, blah. You guys, for real though? You don't even have $8,700 to pay no damn PI. Please cut the shit. Okay? Cut it. Cut it. All right. I guess I'm going to have to bring up something that I got from because, you know, I'm not going to say where I got this from. Right? So right here is Luce Cannon's arrest record. And things that's in red are the things that were stricken out in court because they were his brother's crimes. His brother, you know, he knows all his information, just like you hear people saying he know the ID number by heart. Yes, because the brother did a lot of identity theft, right? So he didn't learn his lesson. He got arrested, I would say, every month, every year, every other year, every 2 years, every 3. I don't know. But you can see here from age 22 to age 24, which is he'll be 24 years in 2007, right? Do you guys see this? The reason why there's no disposition available, why? Because it was thrown out. Either they, you know, they just had him pay a fee or whatever. They were young, right? Or him. He was young.
So this is,
they both were young.
on.
Okay, let's remove and let's go on to the next one.
So
this is the next
exactly
page.
What that was.
You know,
that's the eviction.
I'm gonna go up to 2008 because, you know, I want y'all in their business or his business, right? Where do you see anything that is worth for him to speak to the police to be working? Where do you see that? And again, everything is...
Yo, shorty really be talking about shit like she from the streets, bro.
Right.
She remind me of these girls that get with these gangbangers and all of a sudden they whatever gang that they nigga in. 1 year they crip, next year they with a blood nigga, and now they blood. Then they nieta, now they ain't a part of a cartel somewhere. It's just like, bro, shut up, bitch. You don't even know what you talking about. Exactly. Like for real, bro, you don't know what you talking about, man. Like, all I know is all defendants are released on bond except defendant Henley, who is detained pending trial, champ. That's all I know. He had to be working sometime.
Stricken. The ones that are stricken are the ones that were removed. Because why? It was his twin brother's cases. Or charges, should we say. Charge. Because it wasn't a case. It was a charge. Right? The only thing he has in 2007 was using another person's ID because he had a fake ID or something. And it was dismissed. Oh my God. It was dismissed. Why do you think that was dismissed, guys? Tell me why. We're just gonna remove that. Anyways, this thing that he's trying to act like he got something on Cannon from 2007 when he was 24 and how he's been working since then. Come on, cut the shit out, Wack. You're just really desperate now. I think you're just trying to smear Cannon's name. And now this is considered defamation at this point. And from this day forward, this is gonna be the last time I actually address you.
So you about to put lawsuit on Wack 100 for defamation?
Yo, and I've said this before on the podcast before. You have to prove that Wack knowingly said false information intentionally.
Right.
Prove it.
And that it also hurt your situation, which it hasn't, because anything, since y'all are in this space, right? Since you make money online and shit, anything said is just gonna boost y'all numbers. Doesn't matter if it's false or not. It doesn't matter, right? So I mean, that's what this shit is. It's not gonna be no defamation, but they're always threatening paperwork, man. This Los Angeles shit is nasty. They threatening paperwork, calling people snitches without paperwork, getting out early on the RICO. It's just like, bro, it's just like, and they ask me
You'll
why.
see my lawyer in court. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. Okay,
right.
whatever.
Nasty.
That's why I wanted to just do this video right now with all these snitch allegations, because I find it really ridiculous. How you snitching and calling him a snitch? This has nothing to do with the case. And you over there snitching. You cannot go back to your so-called hood or whatever. Don't be on Peru. Don't be doing that no more, please. Don't be.
Yo, the audacity.
Yeah, right.
The audacity, shorty. You not even a street person. You not, how you telling somebody they can't go back to their hood that you not from? You not from there. Don't be saying on Paru no more, shorty. It's probably 37 Paru shorties right now that will wash you out, champ. You gotta chill. You have to chill, bro. This is yo, listen, you know what? It is what it is. This is what y'all deserve for wilding out all these years. Y'all niggas just deserve for people to make y'all look bad. Facts, bro.
We doing that. Don't do it.
Fuck it.
You're
well.
pure embarrassment.
Wild out on
Nobody wants to mess with you.
Wild
you mess
out
up
on
every deal because you're greedy and you be extorting people for money.
Wild out on the
fact. It's a
Wild
fact.
out. Wild out.
And you know,
Wild
I
out.
could go on and on. There's plenty of content, right? There's plenty of content
It is.
that can prove how whack is. I don't know who gave Whack his name, because that was the perfect name for you, Whack. Well, actually, no, my husband came up with a better name, Bubble Butt. Bubble Butt, cut it out. Really. You got to team up with other people to tell your stories, right? You are the number one person that came up with making plays and making up stories for viral moments. Like you and old girl was broken up and she was trying to talk to Adam, and all these stupid ass stories that made her look crazy. I was like, man, I don't know why I'm doing this. This is so embarrassing. Like, why would you make up these weird ass stories though? What, for people to talk about you? Nobody cares about you. And truth be told,
said people are talking
before
about
my husband
you.
came around
Right.
with you, you were sitting inside. You weren't outside, not one day. You would be the type that would go home and turn on your alarm while you're home. You're mad scary. Do y'all ever hear him on his videos and you hear him go beep, 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 beep? He just get home, beep, 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 and he's setting his alarm? Scary. But you want to talk about me and what I'm doing and worrying about our household? Worry about your household. Worry about you dealing with your woman. Worry about your marital issues. Worry about all of that. You're worried about you or what you got to do or who you teaming up with. Nobody's worrying about that, sweetie. Okay? Y'all can continue to make content. It's not going to stop. It's not going to make or break anything over here. And I appreciate all of you guys that are tuned in today to watch this live, to hear about the lies and the stories that they're doing and how these two men just turned against each other over what? I think it's pure jealousy at this point, because nothing else makes sense. Nothing. Wack was just trying to get a quick bag. He really didn't give a shit about Cannon. Cannon was just trying to get put on. He said, you know what? Let me figure out a way to make this work. We're going to promote this TV show and baby, we about to do this, that. I said, all right, cool. That's a good plan. Everything else, Cannon made sure to follow through on. We got interviews. We set a podcast. We did all kinds of things on our own. We reached out to some people, but the majority of the people actually reached out to us. So let's stop with the cap and the narratives that you did so much for Cannon. You were just sitting on your bubble butt ass, expecting to receive a payday, expecting to receive millions. I laughed at those conversations where you really thought you was going to make millions from the network. Millions for what? What millions you was gonna make for doing what exactly? Sitting on your ass and twiddling your fingers because all you do is be on the internet? You're not getting no millions for that. Like, cut it out. All you are is a professional middleman. That is what you do. You don't have a real job. You need to go back to driving the trucks. 4 years ago, you was all in the trucking business and was driving trucks. You need to go back to that because this situation here in the entertainment business is not for you. Okay? Now you want to go on a whole world tour talking about Cannon, not even about yourself. You're still talking about Luce Cannon. I bet you $1,000, and I know you're gonna, you may want to take it, if you need it, right? I bet you $1,000 for the next 30 days, you will mention Luce Cannon's name. And if you don't, I got $1,000 for you. But I bet you $1,000 you will. You cannot live without mentioning his name right now. Why? Because he's making you money. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wanted to touch on this team.
I just wanted to let her finish because goddamn, champ, I'm not gonna hold you. Ooh, sheesh. I just wanted to tell her something, champ, on my soul. You might want to be quiet. Yo, Tommy, you want to know what's worse than internet lawyers? Niggas that comment on videos and don't have no pictures on their page. Champ. Niggas scared of their own shadow and don't want to man up to their own opinions, champ. You know what I'm saying?
Back.
That's
bro.
what's
And
worse.
that's the other thing. You show up 3 hours after we've gone through
After all the
everything.
information is put out, you 3 hours late talking crazy. It's all good. I mean,
Trying to
listen,
act like this is like hour one. It's not.
that nigga can go talk to the wall forever, champ. He's on a permanent flight to the heavens. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. And as I said, I'm not saying he's out on bond. The paperwork is saying all defendants are released on bond except for Henley, who is detained pending trial, champ. All right, so I'm not making a narrative up, champ. I'm not an internet lawyer, none of that, right? I'm just reading the content. If y'all if y'all let me know what y'all believe in the comments. Do y'all believe that if he's not out, he'll be getting out within the next couple of hours, champ, or as soon as they get that bond money up? You know what I mean? Salute to Mark the Shark, man, for popping out, and it was a great episode, champ. Salute to you. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. We on every night at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every night, champ. Tune in. What's popping?
Also, tell them to check cloudedteen.com.
Yeah. Also, please go over to cloudedteen.com, champ, and go ahead and copy. All right, go ahead and get you a shirt over there at cloudedteen.com, champ. You heard? Go ahead and go shop up. We only got one thing up there. We dropping more stuff soon, man. Soon. But just go ahead and go support. We got it in white and black, champ. Get your champ shirt. All right? Salute to y'all. We up out of here, man. Peace.